you need is an energy drink.
Clearly, that's exactly what they need, though.
That's what I need.
Totes.
No,
Alright,
I'll
good.
stick with my alcohol.
Jinx.
My whole thing is low down. I'm gonna go grab more alcohol. Just be right back.
Alright, so last time the city that you were in came under attack by some Zam bitches.
Yes.
Here's ambush.
You guys fended them off of lots of townsfolk
Yep.
and decided to not help the the like super nice guy with like the fancy ass house
Yeah. Because he's being
because
a jerk.
he had like
He had people.
15 people already outside. And yeah, you guys decided to follow the priest, I believe it was. Let me get this thing to load up because I'm still waiting for the PDF to bring up of the what's it called with my map legend and all that jazz on it.
Yeah, Zelda's.
I don't want to.
Yeah, the funny thing is that as I messaged you right as Cade said he'd wake you up, so I was like, well, shit.
That's fine. I find it more funny that you asked him to do it, even though out of our conversation, you're like, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, I asked him to do it because I was driving. I was like, well, Cade, can you do this so when I get home I don't have to do... basically, my thought was like, I'll make Cade do it, and then when I get home, everything will be done, and then Cade didn't reply in a quick enough fashion for my, like,
Your
I don't
OCD.
know, my just stressed out mind, so I was like, I'll just fucking do it, so... And then right as I hit send, Cade's like, yeah, I got you. I was like, God fucking damn it.
That's fine. It woke me up. That's all I needed.
Hello, Mog.
I didn't want to miss
How
a
are
chance
you
for a
doing?
little bit of role reversal.
But I didn't have. You didn't have to do it 50 times, like I do with you.
You don't either.
Oh yes, I do. I usually have to text you 50 times, call you 5 times.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Good to hear, Mog.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Alright, so let me get down to my map legend, just really 1 second. Let's also download this, so I don't run into this problem again.
Hi, Kovu. And also, in the meantime, I'm going to recruit for the static.
Where the fuck is my map of the town? What the dick?
Yeah, where are we at for Friday, by the way? Are we gonna try to do it, or?
I did it I did it Tuesday night,
Okay.
and I'll do it.
As long as I'm not, like, stuck working again, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there as well. And Al, could you do me a favor? Write down a thing, or Ilya, write down a thing of what we're looking for exactly and the times we raid, and I'll post it around in some servers that I'm in to recruit for new people.
Who the fuck is the map legend? Are you fucking me in the ass right now?
Probably should go put that in there.
Is it pretty much just the 4 of us right now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have anyone else.
Like,
Naya is still there.
For now.
On
for
Fridays and Sundays, but who knows once school actually starts.
Turned on my fan and it fell off. It fell down.
Yeah, when you say that, my first immediate thought process is it falls off your ceiling.
Yeah.
No, I have like a little desk fan thing that I have like sitting on these two chests, and I reached over and flipped it on, and it just like as I move my hand away, I'll just boom. Am I a booby burger? Yes, yes. I
William,
am.
you'll
What
be proud
happened?
of me.
Thank you for
Why?
noticing.
Because my botanist
I
is
am the
finally level
biggest
70.
booby burger.
Yay. I'm so proud.
Finally.
Wait, did you guys fight? Oh no, you didn't. Okay, never mind. I remember where you are now.
Yeah, what exactly
No,
happened
because you
was
cut it off at the fight.
we went to right here, like
You fought something over here, ran across the bridge,
yeah,
ran
we
into the
fought
priest up
we
here.
fought
No, you ran into the priest down
skeletons.
here.
Yeah, we fought the skeleton things, ran over here, met the priest I think about here, and then he said, "I promised I'd send someone to help the guy." So we went to help the guy, and he was outside struggling with something, and I was
A
about to put a bolt in his
ghost.
back, but
Yeah, basically what happened is a man stumbled out of his house and like a spoopy looking man who looked similar to him wandered out and was just like revenge, revenge.
yes, we didn't know what it was. It just looked like a person attacking another person. I was about to put a bolt in his back, but you stopped me.
Yeah, and then is this very
And
stressful?
I'm also no longer buff from my mutagen, which saddens me. Because I like being really powerful.
No, you.
Is this stressful music or
Yes.
okay?
I'll just
Is
put
this
back
enough
on
stress for you guys?
No.
Alright, and because I can't be fucked, we're gonna use this map. I don't feel like trying to load up a town map.
So lazy.
You're right. So I should use a map because this is gonna look like shit on here.
I was gonna say, like, we should probably use one because it's like,
Yeah, this scaling is gonna be fucked.
yeah.
Just make like a generic Pokemon arena or something.
Let's just be this map again.
This map again.
It's okay, this feels like a real RPG now. We keep seeing the same background.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you.
No, you won't.
Is everybody's health still the same? Yeah.
Wait, I'm at half health for some reason.
Because you got your you were tanking like 4 Skelly mans.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, that is not what happened.
Oh wait, no, Shira
got-
almost fucking killed me. That's what
I know,
happened.
I
that's
did.
what
I
it was.
did, I did.
Shira knocked your ass unconscious,
And
dude.
then I
Hell
gave you,
yeah.
And then I gave you a potion.
Wasn't someone also like being attacked until I basically bit it off of them?
Somebody was grappled, I think.
I don't think so.
Oh, I remember what it was.
Exactly.
There was a child standing on top of a post,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
he was basically like being threatened by the Skelemans, and you boys walked up and was
No,
just
it
like,
was an enemy because I remember I bit it off.
Oh, that was before.
rude.
That wasn't where Cade got that damage though. That damage
I
was
don't-
from me.
Oh, yeah,
No,
I
I'm
don't
just saying
know.
there was a point in time where I
still
bit
be
someone.
damaged then, or
Yes, it was either Al or Cade had one of those demonic hands on them, and you bit it off.
oh yeah, that's right.
hey Joe.
hmm
So should I still be damaged then, or did I have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
chance to heal?
Your health now is after the heal.
Oh, that's right. I don't know.
If I remember correctly, he nearly killed you.
Mm-hmm.
I did knock him unconscious.
Yeah, I did. I murdered
Yeah, I
him.
remember. I was at like -2 or something.
Something like
You're
that.
like
Yeah.
-2 or 4 or some shit, dude. You were fucked up.
Let me roll
Yeah.
back up here. Yeah, because
I just
I had healed 9 HP and I'm at 5, so I was at -4. So I'm like gargles and blood.
Oh my god! Wait. Oh
I just want to be the running joke of I did not murder him.
Ilya, how
Yeah.
bad is that gonna be if that happens when I do what I plan to do next level?
Oh boy, you don't even want to know, Shira.
I'm gonna kill someone in our party,
You
aren't
gonna fuck
I?
me, boy? You gonna fuck me, Shiro? You better fucking buy me a drink and pull my hair.
Oh, don't worry, I'll buy you dinner
It's gonna
first.
it's gonna be pretty great. So everybody,
You know-
go ahead and roll your initiative.
You know what? When this is all said and done, you and
Why
me,
don't
we're
I
going to the
have
tavern.
my-
I'm buying you either a drink. If you don't drink, I'm buying you some food. I'm buying you something. Oh my god. Oh, I just realized I have to hang on. Need to put this up for a second because I need to hide this. My character sheet. Gotta hide it.
Oh, this music fucking sucks for battle.
It does. I keep telling you, just get some like classic Final Fantasy music or something.
Or like I'm playing A Link to the Past right now on my SNES, and that'll be very appropriate.
Exactly.
No, we're gonna use the classic right here.
Wait.
Alright. Hell yeah, I rolled a 3, dude. I'm so happy.
How did I roll the highest?
I
I
have
don't think
Yeah.
anybody else rolled.
Yeah. I
Because
haven't
Yeah.
yet.
Roll20 is sick of our shit. It's like, oh, I see you got that plus 10 initiative. Roll a 6.
Let's not do it right. Wait, I gotta select myself first. Then do this. Then that. I got 12.
And if it's a ghosty, I probably can't even hit it.
Yeah, there's something.
Oh, that's right, there's this fucker. Aha! Get fucked, kid. What you got, Mr. Flailman?
Wow. Everybody goes before my monster.
We
Lol.
got the jump on it.
Well, that's right. I should probably put a civilian on the map as well.
Yes.
We need some
I don't
tension.
I keep forgetting, how many bombs do I have in a day? I know I've used one already.
I think it's 3 per day. It should say on there.
Is it next to the attack? Or...
On your attack screen, you can actually slot a quantity. So you
I
can,
think I did all of that for him. I just have to look.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you did, it would be on your attack, Shira. It should say like ammunition or something.
It just says
I don't-
0
yeah.
on it, and I know I haven't
I don't
used
think
all of
his.
it.
You might have put it.
I
in the
don't think
description, then.
his has the. His is under a separate tab. I think.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I didn't write ammo for yours. It's under your class features. Yeah, you have 5 per day. You have 3 left.
Through that? Okay.
See.
And,
you should just
and
put
Yeah,
it.
let me-
what is it under?
So you can remember.
If you look into your alchemist ball and class feature at the bottom. No, you're at the right spot. Go back to abilities.
Abilities. Okay.
Do you see where it says alchemist bomb?
Oh, this right here, yeah.
Yeah, it's you have 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, because I used 2. Okay, yeah. I remember.
Yeah. So that's where it'll be. I can I might be able to do ammo as a calculation, but I don't think so.
No, don't worry. If I can just find out here, that's all I need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So first up, oh wait, I didn't throw that noble down. Townsfolk. This guy.
Help me! This thing wants my log!
He said that thing thinks it's his father. Like thinks that he's his father.
Oh.
So I guess I should roll initiative for him as well.
Yes, you should.
Well, alright. Thanks, game.
It's better than
I sure love.
Pardon you.
Alright, so top of the round, Cernan.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm gonna do a knowledge check. To see
Okay,
if-
this will be knowledge, I believe, religion.
Religion.
Her name of God.
Let me just double check that, because
Oh, there we go. Stop.
under pathfinder skills.
Take that, infernal
Yeah,
beebang.
it would be religion.
Dupe. Nope.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Except how to fuck the hot redhead.
Can I do a sense motive on the human?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that too. Maybe.
You sense that he's on the verge of pissing his own pants. He is very, very scared.
Okay. Let's see. It's I'm going to run in front behind the guy to protect him and why not? I don't expect it to hit, but I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to. Thank you, cat.
That was like, where are you going? I was just like, yeah,
Apple is
fuck
like,
this. I'm
it's
going in the
like
house.
on top of Apple,
You're just like,
I'm looting this fucking house.
like climb on through the
Throw 'em
building. I'm like,
I'm going to take a swing.
Alright. See,
hello there, wolf.
that will
Wolf
hit.
General.
Does
Okay.
6 damage. What kind of, is it piercing? Okay.
It is piercing. I expect it to go through and I tumble and die.
So, you go to stab through it, and it kind of like phases through him, and he seems like it hurt a little bit, but not a whole lot.
So it's the same thing. Okay. No magic for me. That's it.
Alright.
That's all!
that's all, folks.
Ah, snakes!
Reynold, kill it! Reynold, kill it!
What's that?
Reynold, it's a cocksucking ghost. What do you do?
You won't take my cookies or my dick! I guess I'll come up here and take a swat through your nose.
But it's not gonna hit.
You're not gonna hit.
Smite it!
Come up here and take a shot.
Smite it, Venus.
Shot!
Wait,
He-
do I
he's the-
even have my thing? Has it been a day since I used it last?
No,
Okay, never mind.
it's been the same day.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of damage is this?
Sword?
Yeah, but what kind of damage does the sword do? Is it slashing or piercing?
I'm pretty sure this one's slashing.
Slashing, I'm gonna guess.
It's probably slide. You actually don't have a type listed here. But I'm gonna assume slashing.
Alright, it's dead.
Dead.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a CR 1/2.
In the name of God,
What's hard about this thing is it has damage resistance, but fucking bitch ass Cade and his stupid fucking sword just walks up and kills my monsters.
I didn't even get to do anything. This isn't fair.
I did a thing!
Dan now gets to see how the rest of the party feels.
So if it had damage resistant, did I do actually like only 3 damage to it?
You did 1.
1 damage. I helped!
What if I
So,
smacked it with my greatsword?
I mean, as Cade, or as Reynold walks up and swings his sword through it, the ghost like screams and starts dissipating and fades away into nothingness.
Nothingness.
Ooh. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go to the guy. Are there more?
No,
That
it
need
was
help?
just him.
Well, I was asking the guy.
God,
Oh.
Elliot's
More
well
that
played.
needed help.
As it should be, and he kind of was like hiding behind you, He stands up and goes, "Oh, thank you so much, thank you so much. I was so scared he was gonna kill me."
You're totally fine. You're safe now. Are there more?
Gucci fam.
No, I was the only one in my home.
Just gonna go leaning up against this wall.
Looking cool as fuck.
Edgy, edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
That's how edgy boys should be.
I'll move back here.
Do we hear anything else going on?
You can go and make a perception check.
Perception!
Everybody, if they want, can make one.
That's what I'm gonna do. If
Do
can
I
find it.
perceive? I may perceive.
Where is that?
Why couldn't I perceive earlier?
I don't know, dude. You tell me.
I don't see anything.
What was Cernan doing?
Dan sees everything.
He was looking at the cute boy in the back.
So,
With your edgy
you guys listen. You don't really hear anything like immediate happening.
So it seems to have calmed down.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you don't hear anything. But if what the priest you met earlier, Rufio, if what he said is to be believed, there is something going on at the cemetery.
do we want to go to the cemetery? Do we want to
I believe we
stock
should
up?
probably escort this guy back.
I mean, he's outside his house.
Well, I mean, yeah, escort him back to
Like-
where.
A safe zone.
He says, thank you so much for saving me. He goes, I will do everything I can to make sure you are all welcome in Raven Grove as much as possible. The entire town will hear of what you've done for me this day.
Was
No
he
problem.
like the
I did
mayor?
nothing.
He's not a mayor. He is he's like the counselor of the town.
Got it.
A respected individual, if you will.
Yes,
Okay.
and
Oh.
he says, sorry that you had to defend me. That was I believe that was the spirit of my grandfather.
It's okay.
Don't worry. Didn't break his sweat.
And he kind of like as you say that, he kind of like nervously laughs. Yeah, I'm gonna go hide inside now.
That'll be best.
He like skulks back inside.
I believe we should head back to the cemetery after this.
Mechanically, for helping him, you guys have gained some trust in town. I'm sure
Yay.
you guys remember the whole trust mechanic thing.
Yes.
Yes.
You sense a growing feeling of fondness.
As he
This
walks
town
out,
will remember this.
as you walk out, you have a stinking suspicion that the town will remember this. Yes. Alright, hold on. I forgot I gotta copy Dan's token because he's never been to this map.
That's not my token!
Oh
Well,
yeah, I gotta copy yours.
Do we want to
too.
get potions for Reynold? He's looking kind of sickly. Injured.
Do we have any more?
Well, we're in town. Basically.
We have a staff.
Well,
True,
you're in
yes.
town, but you do have to remember the town was like basically under attack.
Yeah, the
Text
town's been like
messages, right?
ransacked by zombies, remember?
It's fine. We killed them all. They owe us.
If we're not in combat right now, can I just boot myself with the stick?
Yes,
Okay.
you
You
can do
did
that
me
in
too.
combat.
Well, I know, but we
It just
killed
takes
it. And then you
nice
started
one.
going.
Boot me too.
Just as you're
Okay.
walking.
Boop him on the snoot.
In the name of God! In the name of God!
Jesus.
on me.
That was
You can have the
hot.
7, Zachary.
I won't need that 7.
Well, fine, then I'll take the 7.
I appreciate that. Because I really
Hmm.
only need 1 HP.
What the fuck,
So,
Zachary?
all of you would enter from the south entrance, unless there's somewhere else you want to enter.
Wonder
Sounds
from the roof
fine.
like a ninja.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, it all depends on like you guys came in from the south of town.
I like entering from the
There-
rear, so
This is
Fine.
sorry, wrong. This gate.
Well, you know what? I want to be an edgy boy. I went in the other way.
I mean, that's fine. You guys can go in whatever way you want. It doesn't matter.
Rappel in through the roof like a fucking ninja.
So, you guys walk up. The source of the day's trouble lies ahead. The Raven Groves Rest Cemetery. It rises from the moor like a well-tended garden of stone, rising beyond its gates past row upon row of headstones to a low hill crowned by a circle of ancient tomb vaults. The fiddling floats over the cemetery much louder than elsewhere in town, and achieves an almost maniac quality. Remember, there's that fiddle still playing through the air, in case you guys forgot. I don't think I have a fiddle on Sirenscape. Let's look.
how do you not have a fiddle?
Because I didn't... I don't know.
Because they don't have the adventure path on it.
Where's the eerie strings setting?
Quick, everyone on Final Fantasy, I'll stop playing the song. It may be bloody tears.
So, Bill brought me jerky, so I need to eat it.
Of course.
That's jerky.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Everywhere across the cemetery, tombstones tumble over, and the earth churns where things that ought lie still struggle to emerge from the cold ground. Yet atop the hill, a single figure can be seen, racing around, jumping to and fro in time to the music. There lies your quarry, and a road runs straight to the top, if only you can win past the emerging hordes of unquiet dead. From the brush beside the gate steps a foul creature, obviously once a wolf. Its skin hangs in ragged strips from its moldering hide, with ribs showing through the gaps in its bloated, putrid flesh. There's flesh blood in its jaws and the torn robes of a temple acolyte beside the road.
Well then.
This sounds like it's going to be fantastic.
So, to start things off, we are going to have an encounter. So, we'll jump right back in.
Roll initiative.
Everybody give me initiative.
That's a random battle noise.
Well, there goes my plan.
Now we're gonna do. Boop. How? How do I roll a 20 and then roll a 1?
18.
Because that's karma.
Whereas I've been pretty consistent.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. Fuck!
And then Joe can't type.
Hey, look, it says I go first. I'm okay with this.
Well, that's not fair at all.
No, I've thought about rolling all this ahead of time, but then I realized that might be seen as cheating, so.
Oh, what, the initiatives and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, at least for the NPCs and stuff.
I've thought about doing it for the monsters, like rolling all my monsters' initiatives ahead of time and having it all, like, done.
I
But-
understand.
I don't know. Alright, so to start things off, we have Zidrum. There's a spooky-ass looking wolf staring at you.
I don't see myself on the list, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's not.
Oh, I have to re-add him then.
Quick question: how many of those like the potion spells? Like I used like Alchemist Fire before. How many of those do I get a day? I forget.
It should say on your list. Let me go look. Where the fuck is... Yeah.
Like abilities or
Alright, go to spells.
spells.
So you have 2 per day.
2 per day. And how long do
Yeah.
those? Like if I used another like Alchemist Fire thing, would I? How long did they last?
The Firebelly thingy?
Yeah.
I think it lasts a couple of rounds. Kate, you used Firebelly recently. How long do you remember it lasting?
I used fire breath. Is it the same thing?
It was the one that fire belly is the same spell.
Oh,
Um,
it's 3 rounds.
Oh,
It's like,
alright.
or no, it's minutes per level.
Okay.
oh, well then yours is different.
Oh no, he has a slight. I forgot. He has a different one because he's an alchemist.
Yeah.
You're the wolf. Well, we're gonna have to murder you. I'm sorry.
If you use fire belly shear, it's 1 minute per level, so it lasts 1 minute.
1 minute. All right.
Yeah.
I'll
A
wait to
round
use
is
it
6 seconds.
Yeah. I'll wait to use it then. Because I feel like this entire endeavor is going to last more than a minute.
There was a lot of undead.
Yeah. I'm going to. Jeez. Each of these squares is 20 feet.
Oh. Yes! I'm Umlo.
No movement allowed.
Fuck, remember this map was scaled differently because of how tiny it was. This was made before... Here, let me fix that.
No worries.
Because when I made this, I hadn't figured out I could resize the actual map itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. So that's like if we're like 60 feet away, I think we have some time before we have to deal with that wolf.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
It's like, what's that over there? I think it's a wolf.
Dave,
What do you
come on,
realize,
you have to take
see?
these. Are you gonna put this back in the kitchen, or are you gonna leave it in the fucking bedroom?
I'm gonna
Leave
sit
it in the
and
bedroom.
do something
Mine.
simple.
Babe, if you eat more than 2 multivitamins a day, you'll die. You're dead.
And I'm going to use.
I think you're just a pussy.
She likes living on edge. Don't take this away from her.
Push me to the edge!
Oh, your friends are dead.
Yeah.
Great sword. Let's go.
What are you... What is this? Why are you giving me one? That is... Oh, God. Because Wolfie Boy hasn't acted, you are hitting his flat-footed AC, so that will hit, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, those are fucking terrible. Yours tastes like straight ass. Sorry, we got multivitamins, and hers tastes so fucking bad.
Then why?
She got women's multivitamins, and I got normal multivitamins. Alright, Reynald. What?
Hi, puppy.
It's your turn, fam. It's not... I'm talking to them. Don't drink it. That's mine. I don't want your cooties.
God.
Oh, she just spit it back into my mouth. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. This is why I said I need to confirm crits, because you fucking cocks roll a crit every second fucking attack. And quite frankly, I'm fucking tired of it.
That would require me to actually attack. I call bullshit.
Dan, in the other game, you crit every second attack. Don't at me. Roll your fucking
I have
stupid
no idea what you're
ass.
talking about.
Roll your stupid fucking D52. I didn't even have the stupid crit shit. Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, it's a 43. Scroll to the bottom of that list, Joe.
After it loads.
Why don't you ever have it like open ahead of time?
Past
Because
couple
he's
weeks,
mad.
I've had it ready, and the one night I don't have it ready, you guys are like, "Why don't you have it ready, Ilya?"
To be fair, I made you make it always available.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dan
yeah, the
crits
campaign.
every attack. Like, I'm not even joking. It's like every attack, Dan's like, "Oh, I'm critting today." Better just be
You
like,
need to hit a full AC crit. Done.
Wait, I know why Dan always crits.
He's using weighted dice.
No, he's using the Force. He's a Jedi, Dan Obi.
Shut
Okay,
up.
he's doing that Qui-Gon Jinn bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. He rolls
No,
the
he's
dice
just using weighted dice.
On a digital device
Yes.
where weighted dice can't
Yes.
get yes.
Exactly.
Sure.
You hacked into the system and made him weighted. I don't know. I just want something.
If I'm hacking, how does that make it weighted? It's just a little hack.
It's Hack Hackerman.
You're a hackerman.
It's weighteddice.exe.
Hey Ilya, if it makes you
It's
feel
because he
better,
downloaded more RAM.
if it makes you
Yep.
feel better, I didn't crit. I only got a 12.
You still hit him. I should take that away from you. This wolf was ready. He shouldn't have been flat-footed.
Well, then why'd you make it flat-footed?
Because that's how it would have worked. Because mechanically, that's how it works.
Well, it's your campaign. You can fudge the rules a little bit.
I don't like fudging rules. I like everything to be... What is this, slashing?
But you gotta make it, like, interesting and fun.
Yeah, fuck you, Cade.
Remember the number one DM rule: story trumps rules.
Yeah, but the rules 90% of the time make for an interesting story.
You're an interesting story.
Alright, Cade, so fuck you. All you did was cut his ear off, and so normal damage and -1 and 1 charisma drain, -4 penalty on listen checks until healed. I don't give a fuck. He's a wolf. He's undead. He doesn't need fucking charisma. Eat my ass.
I mean, he still took 11 damage.
1 HP in a dream.
It's he had 1 HP, really?
Yes. Alright, I am going to fucking kill you. Let's see.
Wait, mate.
Does that hit your AC, Cade?
Yeah, barely.
Alright. How much does this do? Take 6 damage.
Okay.
And now, I need you to roll me a motherfucking fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Blue.
Well, that didn't work, but I still get to trip you. So, what's this CMD? +6. Fuck!
Would you like to know?
Does that
what
beat
that's
your
gonna be?
CMD?
It does not. It doesn't, Joe.
This game is bullshit. I just want my monsters to do things. Alright, it's Dan's turn.
You're close to
End
level
my
16.
misery.
I get a turn.
Damn, that's a turn.
And that's
Just
when
sitting here, chilling out, relaxing.
Dan rolls 3 ones in a row.
He can't full attack because he's got to move.
Fair enough.
No, but I can just straight up do.
Can I just say, I've missed this. It's been so long since we've done Pathfinder.
3 weeks?
Something like that, yeah.
I was thinking we just did a couple weeks ago.
Alright, you piece of shit. That is overkill. Why are you doing this to me? You don't even need. You got 1 HP.
Because it's funny,
God.
Joe.
You could have just bapped him on the
My
nose.
poor Gulworth.
You could have just slapped him on the nose with a rolled up newspaper.
And you would have died.
No, even better. I just pulled James out of the crowd and
Alright.
just fucking took him to hell.
So roll a melee. So I'm assuming you're going to use this to deal damage.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So roll a melee attack. Plus your charisma bonus. So just let me look at what your charisma is.
What, my modifier for it?
Yeah.
4.
4. Okay, so it's roll a melee attack +4. So just roll your melee and then it'll add +4 to it. Yeah, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh my god.
Poor Ghoul Wolf.
I just took it straight to hell. That's all I want. I just want to
So-
just try to take it to hell.
So Adric stands there and kind of like puts his hand forward and faces it towards the wolf, and a chain shoots out of the ground and wraps around the wolf and just drags it underground.
And just takes it to hell along with Joe's hopes and dreams.
And you win. You beat my encounter.
I'm gonna look down the hole, then look over to him. Not bad. Give him a little nod, just like, not bad.
On the side of the road, right about here, is what appears to be some sort of priest who is bleeding out.
Well, that's not what you want.
Is he? Can we tell if he's like a zombie or is he just like normal human bleeding out?
He looks to be, actually, yeah, he looks to be human. I was gonna say, make me a heal check, but I already started the sentence.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to him, see if he's okay.
When you approach, it's
Well, he's
Rufio.
bleeding out.
Well, yeah, but you know.
When you-
Are you okay?
As you get close to him, you notice it is Rufio, and he looks to be paralyzed as well.
Well then.
He's also bleeding out.
What's
Just
that?
by the scratch.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
So is he bleeding out as in like he's negative hit points?
He's dying.
Got him!
So that's a perform.
You said perception, right?
I want you. Yes, I want you to go ahead and tell me what you're performing now.
Oh, I'm gonna sing
The
him the
right
song of my
dog.
people.
All right, so Cade stabilizes him, so he's no longer bleeding out.
I'm gonna sing him the song of my people
So,
and teach him the power of blood magic.
Zidram and Reynold, you both notice on his belt he has a potion of cure light wounds.
I'm gonna open it and shove it down his throat.
I didn't see it anyways.
Cernan's too busy singing and doesn't find the potion. So, you pour the potion down his throat?
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll be...
I call hacks. Reynold isn't even standing over there. Look at the board.
Reynold casts Mage Hand and...
What are you talking about?
Come on, guys, pay attention. You gotta move the characters.
Just teleported behind you and give you the Omawa motion to root.
Nani?
Okay, so, go ahead and give me a... heal check. Okay, so he's paralyzed, but he's no longer dying. He's gonna be okay. I'm okay, Dad.
I was gonna say with that roll, can I like cure his cancer that I didn't know he had?
No.
So he's paralyzed. He can't do anything right
No, something paralyzed him.
now. All right. Can I
Is
before we go any deeper, move him outside of the cemetery so he doesn't get attacked anymore, or move him somewhere safer?
Yeah, you can drag him out and lead him up against something.
I'm gonna bring him out here.
Just throw him.
Just put him up against this wall. You're gonna be okay.
He doesn't say anything as he is paralyzed.
I mean, I know. I'm just telling him you're gonna be okay. And then I leave. It's like, don't worry. Oh yeah, and real quick,
What else is coming first?
before we start another thing, can I try to stealth as we go further in here?
Yep.
That's what I meant to do when we first got in here, but wolf. See?
The wolf
Nope,
has
never
sense.
mind.
No one mattered.
Never mind. That's 6.
It's okay. I'm just gonna ride up in here singing in the name of God.
I'm just gonna casually walk behind everyone.
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought that said HP 135. I was like, I think that's a little bit of a high encounter for you guys.
Nah, don't know what you're talking about.
So Ilya, is that 6 gonna get me to hide from anything?
I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Fair enough. All right, then I'm stealthing around really badly.
So
And now just imagine you screaming
he
parkour.
thinks, yeah, Zidrum's doing that thing where he's like, like he's like making noise as he like walks around.
I was like up against the wall in full view. It's like ba 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 ba.
Like Zidrum totally thinks he's being stealthy. He's like 100% certain nobody can see him, but the rest of you are just kind of like looking at him like, is this dude for real?
Jack Black voice, stealth mode activate.
Stealth mode. Humming "Storm the Gates" from the Pick of Destiny.
Unrelated note, I have a summoner that wants to try with us.
Yay.
Good, good.
Rainbow Deja Vu. Okay. Is anybody else gonna stealth, or is it just the very loud man?
I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
going to
I'm
stealth.
seeing the very loud man and just casually walking, like,
Nope.
hands behind my head.
Reynold attempts to stealth in his heavy armor. Clink, 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 clink. Cade, all I can imagine is I try to stealth, I'm being really bad at it, and you just go, "That sounds like a good idea."
You're not like wrong. I'm just filling in HP really quick.
Okay. By the way, Cade, you want to boop yourself with the Healy touch
I do, actually.
before we get ambushed by Zambos?
Ba-da-da-da!
Da 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 da.
Okay, so you guys hastily cut down that
Thing.
Thing.
thing. That was fun.
Happy Wolfie boy.
So, since this is actually a pretty big cemetery, let me just redo the scale because each square is gonna be 15 feet.
Okay.
Because it's a pretty large cemetery. So, where are you guys gonna go? You can hear the fiddling coming from probably the center.
That's a lot of
I'm gonna head
Zambos.
straight towards it.
I agree. We should go directly towards. the
Shut up,
soul.
Siri! You don't see any of this.
I mean, whoa, what's that over there? I don't see anything.
Where did you remember this?
So, did you say head to the center?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, well,
Oh,
from
really nice.
where Zidrum currently was, it is about 200 feet. So, how many rounds is that for 30 feet of movement?
But I have 40.
Alright, so we'll do 35 feet of movement. That's like 6 rounds, roughly. You can get there probably in about 5 rounds, so. So, yeah. Let me just roll a couple percentile dice. Oh, daddy. Let's just,
Bamboozled?
It was a 6, a 2, and a 3.
Quick maths.
Okay, so as you guys start walking out from the corners, emerges what looks to be a shadow.
The shadow?
Shadow.
I'm just going to use this
Nobody's
token.
seen the game
I'm not
of-
changing the scale, so just pretend each square is 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody can give me. We'll just, let's just stick with the initiatives we have. It's easier that way.
But that's not how the game works.
I mean, you guys are going round by round, so that's why I'm doing that.
No, of course not. Yeah.
And then I'll just
Also,
add my monsters as it
I
goes.
expect Cernan to have to start from all the way over there because they never moved their thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty safe to assume they would have moved up.
No, they never
Unless
moved
Al
their
was just like chilling in the back.
I was watching over the guy who's paralyzed.
Okay, so first up, Zidrum.
So you're saying it's just like it just looks like a shadow?
It looks like a humanoid made of darkness.
The dog.
As edgy as it sounds.
Can I do some kind of intelligence check to see if I know anything about it?
A knowledge religion.
Knowledge religion. 14.
Okay, let me just
Oh,
double check
grass
this.
bombs.
So you know that this is a lesser shadow,
Lesser shadow.
and with your roll, you can ask one piece of useful information.
Would our normal attacks do anything to it?
You know that this thing is incorporeal, which
Alright.
means the only things that can hurt it
It's like
are
and
magic,
stuff, yeah.
magic weapons, spells, spell-like abilities, or supernatural. It is immune to all non-magical attacks.
Does my
And
bombs
it only
count
takes
as
half
magic?
damage. Yes.
I'm gonna chuck a bomb at it!
And even from magic, it only takes half damage.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take, like, step back for... Why does it keep telling me to edit? I'm not trying to do that. Take a step back, and then I'm gonna chuck a bomb at it.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, okay. Like that. Attacks. Alchemist bomb.
So that will miss.
Dang it.
But roll a D. What is it? Well, let me. Should be a D. Yeah, D6. Okay, so it still gets hit by the splash damage.
Okay.
Which is. Oh, I was gonna make a reflex save to avoid splash. That's right. It fails, and then does. Let me double check the alchemist bombs. Alchemist bombs splash damage is minimum damage. So minimum is 5 damage. So it takes 5 damage.
Nice. Did something. So jump back and whew. I misjudged it, just went the bomb flew through it and landed behind it and just exploded.
Yes, Reynold.
And the name of God.
The name of God.
Let's see. Well, if I can't use my sword, I guess I'll throw holy water at it.
Does acid splash? Is that an attack roll? I don't remember.
I actually don't remember. I'll look it up. It's only
Yep,
one.
range touch.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so just do a range attack. Oof.
Oh god.
That's a miss, dog.
Not the holy water.
So Reynold goes, "Avast thee, foul demon scallywag!" and throws some holy water at it, and it just sails past it, and it's just like, It's like groans.
Fucking weebs.
He did not like that holy water, so he's going to go up to Cade or Reynold
Oh, good to see you.
and make an attack against him.
No.
Probably miss. I doubt that hits anything of yours.
No.
Oh, okay. Adric.
Then gets a turn.
I'm just gonna run at this thing and ground pound it.
All right. That will miss.
Okay.
Spoopy ghost. Cernan. Or Owl. Whatever you prefer.
I was totally talking, but realized I was totally muted.
The artist formerly known as Cernan.
I can't hit it. I don't have magic, so I'm gonna stand in the back and cheer. Go kill the thing. Kill
Roll
the
a
Do it.
roll a perform check.
You can do anything if you believe.
So you cheat. I gave it a DC 15.
Oh.
So you're just shy. I was gonna give everyone a +1 to your cheer, but
Damn it.
Becoming a ball.
Zitrum.
I feel when you can't blood mage anymore, so you decide to bard.
I forget. Can I apply my potion stuff to my weapons? Or no? Is it just
Like, what are you trying to do?
alchemist fire on my greatsword?
Oh no, that's
Darn.
actually a separate thing to do.
All right. Out of curiosity, when can I do that?
I think it's a separate spell or something. Like, there's a separate mechanic to do that exact thing.
All right. We'll talk about that later then.
Don't leave town.
Well, I mean, I don't want to use another one of my bombs yet, so
Are you able to?
I'll drink my other alchemist fire, and then I'm gonna-
Okay.
Well, if you want to, it's up to you.
and I'm going to do
Technically, no.
that fire breath, the line attack, like diagonal like this, so I don't hit any of my friends.
It would probably be that'll be fine. Cause
Although
yeah.
I had the save file where I tried to fight Aghanim.
So roll the damage. I think it's a reflex save for half. If I'm not mistaken.
Where do I have that? Under spells?
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was my save file.
So it does 1d4 reflex for half. Yeah.
It's the fire belly.
Yes. So roll 1d4.
Two.
Playing this one, I didn't realize how much
All right.
playing it accurately the
So now I gotta roll.
like this one. Your team has literally no
So
reason to
reflex
actually
two.
excite them to fucking hit.
What's the reflex save? Doesn't say.
A natural 20. That's what they need.
I'm pretty sure because that's a level 1 spell, and almost 100% sure an 18 will be a level 1 spell. So he takes half damage, but he can't take less than minimum damage, so he takes 1 damage.
Okay.
It's the desert.
Like, he was gonna take half damage anyways because he's incorporeal.
Yeah.
Reynold!
Yeah.
This thing is all up in your business, all up in your business.
I forgot. Did we already identify what this thing was specifically?
Yes.
Shira did, yes. It's a lesser shadow.
Hmm.
It's a lesser spoop.
Does this thing perhaps have a sensitivity to light?
I don't know.
But
Why don't
it's a
you
shadow.
try?
Okay.
I mean, you're Mr. Religion man. Make a knowledge
Where's the
check
thing
to find
back
out
up?
more.
You cast light, and it kind of illuminates the creature, and he seems to, like... It's easier to see now, because as before, he was kind of, like, shimmering and was hard to see, but now you can see him pretty, like, a lot better. Like, you feel like it might be a little easier to hit him.
Yay.
Mechanically, he lost some AC.
I was about to say.
Rain is gone.
But he still can't be hurt by our swords and shit.
No.
So more
He's a
acid
ghost.
flash.
I am a Fire Emblem
So,
sprite.
he is once again...
It's a custom made one.
And you just keep doing shit to piss him off.
Good.
Does a 17 hit your touch AC?
My touch AC?
Yes.
Oh.
He's touching your cock.
Yes, it does.
Damn, why
Alright.
isn't he touching mine?
You take 1 point of strength damage.
Well, fuck you.
And that's all that happens. For now! Adric.
Just give me all tickles.
He reached over and diddled Reynolds' pickle.
He diddles your pickles.
Claw and bite.
Alright. Remind me, do your attacks count as magical?
I think I do,
I gave up
because it's
Because
an
it's
inferior
your
creature
item.
over me. Yeah,
That's why I was fairly certain they did. I'm just gonna double check.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the conclusion we came to. Because I'm summoning it from another realm still. It's just on me.
Can we just say that it does, so we can actually kill this thing?
No, you gotta do by the rules, dude.
I know, I'm kidding.
Because that was one of my first questions, if I remember correctly, when I was choosing my character. If he would be able to hit this sort of shit.
I don't see anything that specifically says that. Hold on, I think maybe it's an evolution.
I'm glad you showed up, because our last guy, he just ran away from stuff like this.
With
Yeah,
his little
so
fucking bear.
what it is, you can take an evolution that makes all of your attacks magical. So that might be something you look into. But since it's a summoned creature,
Well,
it's
technically, we
the
both
physical
made the
should
sprite.
affect it. Let me double check that.
the.
I'm fairly certain summoned creatures hit it.
I made
I
the
mean, if
general
it's like
sprite,
spells
but
or
then,
spell-like abilities, I
Mog
think some
customized
creatures
it
fall under
fully
that,
for me.
since they're magical.
The weird thing is because Dan's character, because his Eidolon is a summon, but these are still technically physical attacks. That's why I'm kind of not sure, you know?
But it's from a claw that I don't actually have.
Yeah, but if it was to count as magic,
yes,
I'll just say it does for now,
our,
and if I read something otherwise, I'll change that later.
Oh,
So the only one of those will hit, but it's enough to kill it, because he only had 2 health left.
sweet.
Yeah, you did the thing.
And let's see, I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 5. So, yeah, you guys defeat that.
As the thing dies, I actually do want to say to Adric, I'm gonna say that I'm glad we have you here. The last person we had just ran away from this kind of thing.
The sass.
With his little fucking bear paisa.
Also, I do want to explain that for someone in the chat that was asking about that. Dan here joined us. It was last session, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And previously we had Sam. I forget what his character was exactly, like the class.
Rowan.
He was a slayer.
Slayer, yeah. And we fought one of these kind of ghost things before. And instead of helping us fight it, he just ran into another room and hid under a bed.
Sounds like a French thing to do.
Before, not before trying to loot the room, which was a child's room.
Literally a child. Like, it was literally a child's room, and he was just like, I looted. I was like, Of
You sure this was not
what?
abandoned at this point?
You open up the chest, you find a wooden toy. Congratulations. You open up the
I
closet,
didn't
you
really.
find small clothes.
It's one of those things that I didn't really know how to do. I was like, you find a toy.
And then you open the door and you find Chris Matthews from Dateline who says, "Have a seat."
That's what I should have done.
What are you doing in this child's room? Have a seat.
I'm looting. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Okay, so you guys can you'll continue forward.
Yes. Move you.
You
I
guys
put in on
are.
once.
You're running, and as you're running, one of the graves explodes, and a zombie crawls
stealth!
out, and then another nearby one, a skeleton crawls out. Wait, stealth!
Something I can hit.
And
Another shadow.
what appears to be another ghosty boy also appears. So it's just me. I just put they're all kind of like close clustered like that because it was just easier for me to move them.
Okay. Why you gotta separate them so much?
Because they're not all gonna come out of the same grave. That's dumb.
I know, but I can't
That's
hit them all
dumb.
with
You're
my...
dumb.
I can't hit them all with my bomb if you do that.
So we'll just leave the initiatives, tally up all of these bad boys, slaps roof of initiative
I thought I put
tracker.
my Masterwork sword in here. Apparently I did not.
So, top of the round is a skelly boy.
Not the skeleton boy.
Huh? Huh?
So man, I should have saved my mutagen for this.
So who's alright, so go ahead and orient yourselves on the map really quick. Not ridiculous.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh my Wimo.
Wait, why does Reynold look so stumpy now?
He looks like a Lalafell.
He's a Lalafell! He's a little Lalafell with
No.
just little mini voice. Oh my god, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be. You know, that's fine.
So-
I'm gonna be in the middle of the path. It's fine.
This skelly man runs up to Zidrum and swings down with his claw.
Right?
Well, not swings down, swings up and goes to give you a good old scratching.
Yeah.
Does an 11 hit your AC?
Where's my AC again? It's been a while.
It's gonna
Defenses.
be under
That's right.
defenses.
AC, no, it does not.
He rattles angrily.
He pulls out his trumpet and
Zidrum.
gives me an angry toot.
He toots angrily at you.
Gives you the newt.
I am going to.
Also, Ilya, can I have like a book so I can write down my evolution things in my diagram?
You wrote them down, I think, on the last page, on notes or something.
I don't think I did. That's what I was looking up to see what I actually took. But I can't remember.
Well, you start out with 2 claws, so one you took bite.
Yeah, I took bite and I took thingy. Slam.
Did you take improved natural armor or something, maybe?
Don't know. That's what I can't remember.
You did take improved, because you have 4 and you should only have 2,
Oh, I've got it here.
I believe. Let me look. Yeah, you took improved natural armor. So those are the 2 ones you took. Better armor and 3rd attack.
Yeah, I definitely didn't put it in notes.
Oh, okay, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Nah.
I think we talked about putting it in notes and then we never did.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Like my
This
great
is one
sword
of
up
those
my back.
classes
I'm
that needs
gonna
a lot of shit.
pull it out and slam it down on the the thing. Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. Just missed. Probably.
Zidrum swings down, and the Skelly Man deftly dodges to the side and cackles loudly at you.
To the left.
Ha!
Sorry,
Laugh all
to the
you
right.
want. Laugh all you
No,
want.
he's just
You
rattling,
missed.
like his teeth are rattling together.
Laugh all you want, you stupid skeleton. You just missed me. We're even now.
Then this ghosty boy wants retribution for his friend, and since Zidrum's the closest,
Please no. This isn't fair.
does a 19 hit you?
I'm pretty sure. Let me just check one more time. Like, I'm 90% sure it does. Yes, it does.
Okay, so you take 6 damage, and I'm gonna need a will save.
Oh.
Don't go mad. Can I slap him out of it, like, preemptively?
Where's the... how do I... Oh, wait, it's right here. That?
It's natural to
Eight.
attack.
Alright, so you are shaken for 1 round. So on your character sheet, if you go to the top, there you can add on the shaken conditions.
2 minus 6 real quick. That hurt. And then...
It should be under conditions.
current condition, set condition.
No good abilities. Come on.
Same.
Oh, there we go. Show all.
Where's shaken dead? It's not on there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which one you
Good
can add, though?
Yeah, I was just... So, shaken is... -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Fucking shook, bro.
We'll just keep it in mind then. It's just for my next turn, right?
Oh, there we go. It's just fear.
Oh, it's fear.
Yeah, it's just... If you mouse over it, it says shaken, frightened, panicked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And
You
then
smack me?
we come to Reynold. So basically what happens is this ghost comes up and he slams into you, and you feel like your very soul get torn at, and it just terrifies you.
Stay away!
Reynold.
Hit it harder? Okay. Wait, is this like another shady boy?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can roll a knowledge religion to identify him.
I'm gonna go with no, because that's what you said.
Well, it's not a shadow. You can roll a knowledge religion to identify what it is, though.
Do it.
Die.
You have no idea.
Cool, I'm gonna hit it.
Knowledge religion.
You look at it. That thing looks spoopy. I'm smack it.
Knowledge religion.
Alright, you piece of shit!
Cernan, it is not your turn. You're not allowed to do that.
I don't know anything anyways.
I'm getting mighty tired of this bullshit. We confirming crits pretty soon.
Oh.
No, Joe.
You know it's serious when that sort of thing's happening. In our session, it's been
You-
going on for how long?
You
I was
You
saying,
seriously
Dan's been
rolled
critting
like
every
2 or
day
3
for
crits
like
already.
3 months.
So you kill that thing instantly.
What was
Yeah.
what was his thing? Like the crit.
It doesn't matter. It's already dead before the
I
crit.
want to know.
Oh my god.
For
What
the
is it?
kids at home, he's streaming Joe. God.
No.
What would have happened?
Yes.
I'm looking right now.
It adds to the
Double
it adds-
damage and target is knocked prone. That wouldn't have even made sense. How do you
thought
leg
it's so
sweep a
gonna be
ghost?
hard.
And it wouldn't have done anything. Okay.
I hit it so hard it became corporeal and fell on its head.
Also, Shira, you might not want to multi-class next level.
Why?
Because next level is when you get discoveries. You might want to do it at 3rd level. Discoveries are pretty cool.
I'll look into it.
Here, I'll just do this, and in between turns, take a look at these.
No, I'll look at it after.
Ah!
Oh, the grass bombs.
Alright, so my zombie boy is gonna fuck Cade up. How
Are
many
you
attacks?
sure
I'm
about
feeling really attacked in this session.
Are you sure?
At least I hit one of them.
Ah! Alright, Atrick, you fucking.
You know, if you were sure about this,
Patrick, help me, please.
anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength.
So you recite the fucking Sith code at me, bitch.
I'm so fucking sad.
I'm just gonna keep taunting you in the chat.
I'm gonna make Shear's game fucking hell.
Why take it out on me?
Cause you're part of this party.
Because he
Just
tried
look
to take it out on me once, it didn't go well for him.
Just look up power builds that you can use in Shira's campaign.
I mean,
Just
my
one
build
and
already is pretty troll, so it's fine. I'm a witch with 18 strength and 20 intelligence.
Oh yeah, because didn't you say you have like a giant axe or something?
I use a butchering axe, which does 3d6 points of damage.
At level 1.
At level 1, baby.
Good job.
Sorry, if you roll, Dan, sorry, I was grabbing a drink.
Dan did not roll.
Oh.
What am I rolling? What?
It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
And I was begging, please help me.
Apparently, Seabreeze dark.
Which one are you again? You're Zidron, right?
Zidrum, the one that is like at half health.
Okay. Over here. Actually. Did you say these things were ghosty things?
No, they're just.
It's a skeleton and a zombie.
I feel like the mountain is
What's this one?
That's a
The one
skeleton.
that's a skelly man.
Okay, good. That's the one I wanted to attack then.
Just get about.
Because there's the fire one there and the water one here. Can't remember if this is the. I
Then
think
I'm just gonna do the run up and slam. And welcome to the jam.
You hit, but that is a miss.
Okay.
You're having bad luck at rolls tonight. Normally you're on.
Well, no, it's only for the slams, really.
Yeah, your bites usually have been hitting. Okay. Cernan.
Okay, since they got those two, I'm going to come over here and attack the zombie man.
Would
Wait,
you like me to drink alcohol?
Ilya.
Yes.
He ran away from the skeleton man. Attack of opportunity.
Was he?
I was
guess
right.
he
He was standing right there. It's in his range.
I was.
technically.
If you're gonna do an attack,
That is true. It is within range.
I am being the only one hurt here.
You can roll an acrobatics to avoid an attack of opportunity.
sure, why not?
baseball cap.
Nope, didn't happen.
Acrobatics.
Oh, yeah.
Don't I have
I have to ask one thing, Ilya. For the other campaign,
Yes.
have you just given up using acrobatics checks on me?
No, I've actually been running acrobatics checks the entire time wrong. So
Okay, because it's like I've like said like the most insane things trying to get you to make me roll acrobatics, and you never asked me to. So like, okay.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I thought you meant like, yeah. I've already known that I don't have to make you roll acrobatics.
What does he have, like a plus 20 or something like that?
22.
Why?
Oh, and in the last campaign, in the last episode of our other campaign,
Yes, that
he realised
hit.
I could walk across water like an actual ninja from Naruto.
So 4 damage. Zitcham over here. Whose side is he on?
Right? Fuck you, dude.
I've said multiple times I do not like your character.
Fuck you too.
Oh, we had something special, Shira?
What?
I thought we had something special.
What do you mean? We do have something special.
Peace is alive.
Fine. I
You
guess
say
I'm
as
gonna
you-
try to hit
There's
this
only
guy,
passion.
dude.
Look, I actually tried to kill you. I mean, tried is a loose term. It was an accident.
That's probably not gonna hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
Now it is my Skelly Man's turn.
Not the scary man.
Let's
What
see.
did I
Do we
do?
want to go to? Do we want to go to Rentown on this fucking alchemist?
Yes.
Please no. Also, Al, shouldn't you be moved over like here or something?
It wouldn't have halted your movement. Now you could have kept moving. You just take the damage.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that feat, sadly.
No.
Sad.
Okay.
Oh, daddy!
Why?
Eat it!
I don't have
Alright,
my bodyguard
Stitchum.
trait thing yet.
All right, Stitchum. You ready?
In my last dying words,
6 damage.
I only have 4 health left.
So -2.
Hold on, -6.
And then he'll take his next attack on the scary ass fucking ethereal man and miss horribly.
Oh, now you
He was
miss.
too happy he knocked out Zitrum. Okay, Zitrum, I would need you to roll me a Constitution save. DC 12.
Constitution. So it's under defenses, or is it under?
No, just
Yeah.
go to your core.
Core
On
and
your
then
core.
Constitution.
Constitution. Yeah.
5.
So take 1 point of damage. You are still bleeding out. Hopefully the skeleton doesn't coup de grace you.
Ah!
Hopefully.
Wait, that just wasn't I just? Wouldn't it be -3?
Oh,
I'm confused.
uh,
I was at -2, and then I tried to do
There you go.
-1. I might have hit -2 by accident.
okay, Reynold, your friend just fell down behind you. He's bleeding. Dying, some might say.
What do you do?
Well, I guess I have to heal him. Says here you need heal
So-
check.
First things first, you didn't step away from the Zambi, so I'm going to need you to roll to cast offensively.
I'm using the stick.
I mean, didn't you have to pull the stick out?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, what am I rolling?
Wait. You have a handy haversack?
Gesundheit?
Do you have a handy haversack?
I don't even
'Cause
know
I think-
what that is, so I'm guessing not.
I think pulling anything... Just take a 5-foot step, is what I'm telling you. Because otherwise, retrieving a stored item provokes. I'm more than happy to take the attack. I'm just trying to help you out here.
Doesn't healing in general provoke?
Casting spells provokes,
Oh, okay.
which is what you roll to cast defensively. So basically, you make a caster level check. So it's like the DC is 10 plus the spell level plus the monster's CMD or some stupid shit. I don't remember.
Hey guys, look! With Reynold standing there, it looks like my health bar's full.
Alright,
I'm dying still. Please help me.
Shira. So you heal 3 health.
3 health. Yay! I'm at 0.
So you're awake, but you're staggered. Any strenuous action will immediately knock you unconscious.
I'm just gonna stay here for a minute. You guys keep fighting.
The Zambi, seeing as there's a juicy Azamar, is gonna take a step and take a swing.
No.
I highly doubt that hits. So, Adric, there's a skelly man that just downed your new quote-unquote friend.
Fuck that, dude. Come kill this one.
I gave you a compliment.
Claw. Claw. Slam!
Where is this?
What?
I thought
It looks like you get 1 claw.
Yeah, the first one
it was
hits.
listed on the page, but apparently
Yep.
I don't. I'll put it in later, I guess.
It is still standing. Cernan.
Yep.
Obviously, I need more alcohol. Give me a second.
Thinking.
For the next round.
I'm going to rage out. So I'm now all bulky. I already applied the buff, and I'm gonna swing at the skelly man in front of me.
The zombie or the skelly man?
Or the zombie.
Take a swing, bruh!
Do respect you, bruh.
But I just took a swig.
So that hits. And this is your sword cane. Is it in sword form or is it in cane form?
No, I withdrew it.
Okay.
Just smack him with a cane.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yes.
It is lethal.
Yeah.
The penguin. Nah.
Ah, see? Alright, so it takes... It's a pretty solid hit. You lob its arm off. It's still standing, but it's pretty fucked up. Skelly Man is gonna go to fucking Red Town on this spooky ass golem.
No,
Does
you
that
may
hit?
not play Pathfinder with the people, Casanova.
What?
Do those hit, Dan?
Oh, what hit me? Okay. You
Yeet.
said golem, so.
Well, yeah, that I called it golem because of Bale.
Yeah. Where's my AC again? The monsters have actually been attacked. There it is. The first one is the same as my AC, so that one hits. The
Okay,
second
so
one
only
is
the
not.
first one. So 4 damage.
Okay.
Why does it only do 4 damage when it's dead?
Tooth. The best part is I have a shield, so this does actually 0 damage to me.
Yeah, it takes his Eidolon's health first, then his health.
I mean, I know, but
Okay, Zidrum, you are just barely alive.
I mean, I'm just barely conscious.
Yes, that.
I wouldn't say I'm just barely alive. I am hurt pretty bad. Would I was gonna say, can I do what Al did before and just try to cheer everyone on? Would that count as a strenuous action?
A
Yes.
performance check? Yes.
Oh, fine. Oh, like, I'm just saying something.
It's strenuous
I
on
mean-
your throat.
Alright, you know what, I'll let you roll. Roll either a bluff or diplomacy.
Bluff or diplomacy, alright, which one's
I just
high?
imagine him. I believe in you guys. You can do this. Coughs up one.
It's a bluff check. I believe in you guys, you can do this. Rolls a bluff check.
Either of them are... both of them are terrible, so let's go. 3! You know, here, we'll do this.
You fall unconscious.
Oh, come on!
My mage hand. My mage hand
So
backhand him.
You fall unconscious.
Wait, can I at least act this out?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just, I sit up a little bit and go, like, put up, like, a shaky arm, thumbs up, you guys got this, and then just fall back down, unconscious.
Why do I imagine him being Mike Guy and just putting the fucking thumbs up?
Oh god. Alright, religious man.
So now he's just a little fucked up.
I mean, if Mike Guy looked like an, what were they called in Naruto? Anbu Black Ops or something like that?
Yes.
No, Mike Guy is the guy in green.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, like, if Mike Guy looked like one of those guys, then yes. That's what I did. It's like, you guys got this. Oh, boom.
What's Shira at for HP?
0.
0. He's at exactly 0.
God damn it, Shira.
Well,
You're the one who rolled low.
Get healed
Guys,
more. I'm gonna
it's not my fault. I got hit for.
hang you.
I have 10 health. I got hit twice for 6 each time.
Boop.
I'm gonna keep beating you with this staff, old man.
Take 1 point of lethal damage.
Oh,
That's you get healed 5. How many times was he teaching this lesson, old man?
That's what I was going for,
I
yes.
love young people.
I love the young people.
Oh my god! But yeah, I have health again.
You can move.
Alright, this
Well,
zombie
welcome.
is gonna punch Cernan right across the jaw.
Wait, which arm does he use?
his only existing arm. He only has one arm.
No, you gotta guess which one he has left. Flip a
He
coin.
swings his right arm down, since Cernan, I imagine, is right-handed.
Yes.
So yeah, Cernan cut off his left arm.
I was gonna say he's dumb. Maybe he thought he still had the arm.
He swings his stump angrily.
He picks up the stump and beats you with it because
Takes
metal.
5 damage. I think we broke Shira.
It's one of those good.
I'm just imagining a zombie going to swing and just the stumps. He's like, looks down, picks up the arm, and it's smack.
I like it.
Stop booping me.
Quick, slam into it.
Okay, Adric.
Run into it.
Yeah.
This skeleton just hurt one of your closest friends.
Friend.
I mean, I'm talking about his golem. Or his eidolon.
Yes, Cernan, we all know you don't care about anyone. You're super edgy.
That's the edgiest member left in the party.
I don't know. I
I'm
have a
trying to
demon
be-
around me.
I'm trying to be.
Yeah,
friends with
that's
people.
true. Adric's pretty fucking edgy.
Our party comp is 3 edgy boys and 1 priest meme.
Listen. I'm trying to be friendly. I've slightly gotten used to you guys because I realize I'm gonna be around you guys for a while.
I'm just me. This is who this character is. He's just me.
Edgy?
Thank
Dan's
you,
not
Kira's
edgy.
Princess, for the follow.
Dan's the most edge.
You're all edge.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That
What
feels
does
weird.
Adric do?
That feel when you're the only character who didn't get created while listening to Linkin Park.
You get created while listening to the
Fooled
fucking
you.
most-
I
One
was
of the
not
most
listening to
stressful
Linkin
games.
Park. I was listening to Avenged Sevenfold.
I was straight up expecting Dan to say, I was listening to Evanescence.
Thank you.
Wake
To be
me
fair-
up!
To complete, I was listening to Shepherd of Fire.
Oh my god. I love you guys.
Fuck you.
Slam bite.
Can we just be friends? Sure, I have a boyfriend. Alright, so both of those hit, and I'm pretty sure even with the damage reduction, that'll kill it. How much health does it have left? yeah, it's got 3 health. He's dead as fuck.
Claws, he falls dead. Slam it into the ground and try to bite it.
Slam it!
I also just realized I could have instead of doing the stupid thumbs up thing and falling unconscious, I could have tried to shoot it with my crossbow.
Yeah, you could have, but you would have taken damage.
I know.
Alright, so, Cernan, you're just
You
gonna
don't
take a
want
swing
that
at the
right now.
zombie.
Yeah.
You lop its head off.
I'm surprised it didn't count it as a crit, though.
I don't think anywhere. I think he's just there.
You only roll a 17, that's why.
Oh, I did. You're right. I see it. I looked at it.
Okay.
It's only a crit if you actually roll a nat 20, right?
It's
Or 19.
Or-
No, some things have a ability to crit.
Some
So-
weapons, if you use like a falchion, it's an 18 to 20, which is scary as fuck.
Is there any weapons that's 2 to
So
20?
2 rounds.
You could technically enchant a weapon to be.
Yeah, you can get keen edge.
If you enchant a weapon to, there's I think it's enhanced critical or something. You can double the critical range on it. So for a weapon that's 18 to 20, you can make it 16 to 20,
That's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
which is fucking insane. I think it's
Yeah.
really expensive though.
Oh, of course.
It is.
It is.
Very expensive enchantment.
What do you think I've been saving all this gold for?
Oh god, no! That enchantment doesn't exist in the Rise of the Runelords campaign.
No fair.
It's ancient Thessalonian magic that has been lost to time.
In the other campaign, I bought nothing, potions and maps. That's all I've bought. And I've got so
Every
much
time
money.
they go into a new town, he's like, "I buy a map." I'm like, "Okay." Okay,
And
so
I'm no longer in rage mode, so I shrink down again.
yeah,
I
yeah,
fatigued up.
fatigued for 1 round, whatever. It's all good.
Well, it was 2 rounds, so it doubles.
Is that all your rages for the day?
No, I can rage all I want, but the longer I'm in it, the longer I'm fatigued. It doubles.
Oh, is
my...
that how Blood Rager works?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know normal barbarian only has like 5 rages per day or something.
Nope. I can rage unlimitedly. It's just the longer I'm in, the amount of rounds that I am enraged.
Don't you take like harsher penalties than barbarians then?
It doesn't say so. It acts the same.
I'll look that
Unlimited
up later.
rages, you say?
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's my point. Is rage is like unlimited rages would make Blood Rager like head and shoulders above barbarian.
If I go to
Also,
Sure.
I'm going to try again now that we're out of combat. What were you gonna
Stealth.
say, Dan?
Okay.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Dan?
well, here's what it says: a blood rager can end his blood rage as a free action. He's fatigued for the number of rounds equal to twice the number of rounds spent in blood rage.
Here, I found it.
A blood
At
rager.
first level, a Blood Rager can Blood Rage for a number of rounds equal to 4 plus con mod.
Okay. Where is that?
And then it's at the top of Blood Rage on the wiki. Here.
Because
And you can't just blood rage forever
I didn't
because
see that.
it's
Yeah,
you,
yeah. It's
you
right
have
at
to,
the
like,
top
go
of
out
Blood
to
Rage.
sleep.
It says at first level, Blood Rager can Blood Rage for a number of rounds a number of rounds per day equal to 4 plus his Constitution modifier. At each level after first, he can Blood Rage for an additional 2 rounds.
I
So
did
where's
damage
my
already.
con? So my con mod is 2, so I can do a total of 6 times.
6 rounds a day, yes. And you've done 3 today. 2.
Yes.
Because did you? I don't think you raged in any of the other fights, did you? It was just
Yes.
this one.
No, I did it for the zombie for 1 round.
Okay, so
For
3
the
rounds.
horse
Then.
guy, so I got 3 more
Yeah,
rounds of it.
And then once you level up, you'll have 2 more uses.
Hooray! Also,
Okay.
is that a successful stealth then?
You wouldn't know. I wouldn't tell you.
Fine.
That's just the way it works,
I
Shira.
know it is.
The only time we ever really get to know is if Casey rolls like a fucking 40.
What?
Yeah, like that's the only time I ever mentioned like, well, nobody sees you.
For stealth rolls.
Oh,
If she rolled
yeah.
like a 15, he's like, I'm not telling you. Casey literally becomes the furniture.
Yeah.
She's pumped all her points into stealth though, and they're also 6th level, so.
It's funny because in the last campaign, I was literally eviscerating everyone. My ghoul jumped on top of Dan, and I just struck my paws through them and ripped them apart.
Oh yeah, double.
Yeah, that was
for his
pretty
face.
fucking gruesome. Okay, so do you
Where
guys
people fought
continue
2
moving
things,
towards
we
the
killed the
sound?
bastard with 2 of us against 3.
Yes.
In all fairness, you guys are the most equipped in the party to deal with that.
Oh yeah.
Like, everybody
It
else had to
showed.
deal with damage reduction.
But I think Reynold should heal us some more.
Definitely.
Oh, fine.
What
You
are
get-
you talking about?
I'm going to suggest him not to heal me.
Well, not you, but
I'm just picturing Reynald
Okay.
healing Adric, and Adric like screaming in pain, even though that's not what would happen, but it's a funny thought.
No, that's exactly what's gonna. No, stop your.
You
Alright.
can fight
Can
over
you use
who
the
gets the
restroom?
2
Give me a
and who
sec.
gets the 3.
I'll
I'm
get
getting
the
the
2.
3.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna get the 2.
Fight me.
1 sec.
I'm not going to fight you. I was going to say I'll get the 2.
You should do another tick, William.
No.
To never
I'll be.
fucking
You
heal
can. You
me,
can heal.
please.
You can heal hit. You can heal Al if you want. I'll be fine.
Never heal me.
But we do have the scrolls of Cure Light Wound. Just saying.
We do.
Actually,
Yes,
that
it's
pretty
like
much puts me full.
Patrick.
Yeah.
I took the 5 if you want to take the 3. Shira.
All right. So you guys,
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Get to the center. A cluster of aged stone vaults sits atop the hill, overgrown with creepers and high wild grass. It seems this portion of the cemetery is older and gets less tending than the other areas. Barely visible in the tall grass are a number of headstones, cracked and crumbling with age and canted at wild angles from their long years exposed to the elements. Dancing among them like a vision out of a fever dream is an elven maid. She is barefoot, with long, lithe limbs, and wears a tattered and stained hospital shift, and the rugged remains of a straitjacket that no longer restrains her. In her arms, she holds a narrow-bodied gypsy fiddle, which she plays energetically as she dances around. Her face is the very picture of transported bliss as her eyes dance with gaiety and unbidden laughs actually burst forth from her mouth from time to time. Though the elf may be the image of grace and joy, the effects of her playing cannot be denied, as rotten and skeletal arms continue to rise from the ground around her, clawing their way to the surface as they sway in perfect time with the frantic music.
But is she hot?
Yes, she is.
Okay, that's all I need.
It
She's
said.
not sleeping with this one, Kate.
But Dan,
Are we gonna do this fight, or are you calling it for tonight? I don't care either way.
So everybody, we're just gonna roll initiatives over, as I was saying. So all of the stone vaults here are sealed. Most of them are dated around like 85 years ago.
Damn it.
Okay.
Wait, why did you roll initiative?
Because I wanted to see what would happen if I actually got to roll fucking initiative again and not get the shitty number that I got before.
All right, everybody, re-roll initiatives. Since
No, it's
Dan
fine.
wants
No.
to have a better number.
I do want to have a better number.
I've
but I'm
already
fine
made
with
the
keeping-
decision.
No, I'm staying at
Everybody
11.
roll.
Fuck you.
That might help us though, Dan. In the long.
Can I just keep my old number?
No.
Also, Shira, you're now witnessing the power of me drinking alcohol while playing D&D. My rolls just continuously get better. We've tested this; it works.
I didn't doubt you.
So, yeah.
horse
Let me roll her initiative. I forgot to do that. And I'll also reveal her since she was hidden. Let's see.
Oh, and don't worry, never mind. It's a bit late now, anyway.
Let's see. Everybody can make a knowledge local check.
I'm not even going to bother because there's no way in hell I know anything about local areas.
No, go ahead and roll it.
No, my character knows nothing. I literally came in here for a gate.
Trust me. Roll it.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Knowledge local.
Yes.
You mean I may know something for a fucking change?
Dan knows everything.
So, Cernan, being kind of, knowledgeable at this area, this elf looks kind of like a gypsy. And Adric, from his travels through, through
mystical
Galarian.
gate.
Well, no, it makes sense because of what this relates to. Adric, through his travels through, through the plains and also throughout Galarian, recognizes this flute as the Rebek Malevolontii. It's a
I'm trying
minor
to kill it like the
artifact.
rest.
It's a 3-stringed fiddle that has basically it forces you to play it. Once you start playing it, you can't stop playing it.
Okay.
And last you had heard,
Strange. That's weird.
because you don't have any points into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lest you had heard, this was a very powerful, like a pretty powerful artifact, and
Okay.
it had been lost in like a large. They basically, this had been used to raise a large amount of undead previously, and it had been lost to time. So to see it here is a little bit of a spook.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So yeah, so we'll start off with Adric.
Okay.
Oh, now I
Where
perform.
is the thing on the actual map? Hmm.
In bed.
Hey.
It looks
Oh.
corporeal, right?
Yeah, the
Doesn't-
other thing I forgot to mention is there's a couple more things you guys notice.
Okay.
There's some skelly mans.
There they are.
Oh, okay.
Of course there are.
In that case,
I mean-
I'm just gonna run up and slam this fucker.
Why wouldn't there be
It
skelly mans? Let me
changed
just.
what I was going to do, so I'm happy that he did that when he did.
Okay, did you really expect it to just be her? Let's be honest here.
Well, I mean, like, you said she was, like, raising, like, bones and shit from the ground. It's not fucking cupcakes.
You don't know. You don't know!
Well, is it cupcakes? Because I could go for some cupcakes.
I
It's-
like cupcake.
Cummies, I don't know.
Cummy cakes. I just
So
forgot about that.
that should hit since they are not aware of you guys. Yes, that will hit
Yeah.
for 5 damage, and that's bludgeoning, so that's nice. So you crush that skeleton. So Adric walks up, swings his massive demon arm down, and just crushes the skeleton.
Yeah,
back
it's
to
just
arm.
basically an axe.
Do you have any one-liners?
Not really.
No.
Not for
You
that
What you should have said was "back to the pit."
one. No. One-liners isn't everything he's got. He's not Dante, God's sake.
I was hoping he was.
I mean, are you sure?
He's close,
Look
but not quite Dante. He's more Virgil than Dante.
Are you sure? Look at his little icon. That looks pretty much like that.
Okay, Reynold.
As I said, he's more Virgil than Dante.
Fair
And even the icon is more Virgil than Dante.
I know. Just trying to make a joke.
Okay. Run over here and give him the stabs. Oh, wait, do I still have strength damage, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Now I remember what I was going to be doing with this in the future.
See? This
Now I
is
remember
bullshit.
Now I remember.
It's only 15 though, Joe. You don't have to go far down the list.
This is fucking bullshit.
We've tested this too, Cade. He moans no matter how far it is down the list, unless it's 1, 2, or 3.
You got knocked back again, so it's fucking dead.
Just kicks it back into another skeleton.
Just knocks it into the next two skeletons. They both die too because fuck you.
Alright, so this is what's gonna happen.
Oh, come on, Joe.
This skeleton's gonna sprint up to you with his broken skimmy, his broken rune skimmy. He's gonna take a swing and fucking miss. This one's gonna walk up and hit you with the claws.
You need to drink more alcohol.
I'm
Really.
gonna fucking kill myself.
You need to drink more alcohol.
Roll a thing. He needs to do the deck or whatever.
Critical foul deck.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking long fuck piece of fucking god.
Rocks falls, Skelly Man kills himself.
Please tell me he misses and hits his friend and kills him.
Haha, nothing happens. Fuck you guys. He can't take con damage as he's an undead.
Fair enough. All right.
I'm okay with this.
So now I gotta take a swing at Dan.
Why me? What did I do?
Ugh!
That does not hit.
So it is the elf's turn. She kind of starts dancing and like to the music and continues playing her fiddle. And okay, Zitram, what are you gonna do to ruin my day?
Do everything.
Would I still be stealthed at all, or no?
They all beat your for stealth. Every
Fair-
single one of them.
Fair enough. Fair enough. They beat by 15.
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. All right then. How far is this again?
It's each square is 5 feet because I
Right,
didn't.
right,
I don't
right,
feel like
yeah.
rescaling.
Okay. I'm gonna move.
You provoke 7 attacks of opportunity.
No, but I didn't do anything. If anything,
You
you've
exist.
You've been beating me more.
You exist.
I died.
You deserve
Not really.
Here is the new Landon.
Alright, go ahead and fucking do your thing.
I'm gonna shoot the one with my crossbow.
Oh, that misses.
I shoot at the one attacking Adric, and it just it flies through his
It
ribcage.
hits Adric in the back of the head and he dies.
No.
Roll credits.
Alright, certain.
Moving. How many rounds was that? Was that 1, 2? I'm just trying to determine.
You're out of fatigue. You're no
Okay.
longer fatigued, yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure because
It would have taken you guys more than like 12 seconds to walk over here. It doesn't look like it, but this is like fucking this is like 100 feet from where you guys last fought.
okay. So
What you're saying is I still
I'm
have a few more
going
rounds
to
of fire belly.
move up here, and I'm going to swing. Where is it? I don't know why I just lost it. Boop.
Ah! Confirming crits is stupid. Crits don't happen often enough for that to be a nice roll.
Oh, really? That's okay though. But
I mean, it does nothing because it does bleed damage, but that 9 kills the fucking skeleton anyways.
to be fair, I am
Exodia
I am used to rolling to crit to confirm. So
Yeah, but everybody else doesn't like it. Like
I don't mind
asked,
it.
I asked
I've
at the
never-
beginning in the other campaign, and everyone was like, "Yeah, let's not do that." That misses.
I don't mind it. I
fucking-
don't care.
This
It's
is
the person that
him.
crits the most as well. I
I don't care
mind.
if you would implement it. I just, if I have a choice in the matter, I don't particularly want it. But I don't care if you do.
Can I confirm my monster's hitting?
Sure.
Like, can I start rolling twice and taking the better result?
No, you don't get advantage.
No, that's that's
Bullshit.
advantage. That's different.
This game sucks. I don't want to DM anymore.
It's
Alright,
okay.
Adric, it's your turn.
DJ, thank
Just
you.
take
for
out all
the
your
4 bits.
frustrations on Shira's campaign.
Yes, just take it out on me. I'll make sure to take it out on
Seems
back on
legit.
you.
Hope you're ready for 3d6 damage at level 1.
Hope you're ready for. Oh my god, that person's doing so much damage. Everything attacking.
No, you.
no, you.
No, you.
No,
Did I
me.
kill the Skelly Man right?
Alright, Dan, whose day are you ruining today besides mine? Which skeleton?
Did I kill this Skelly Man? You said this one.
Yeah, but that's another one.
Oh, there were 2 there. Okay.
No, this one ran from over.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
since
I
there's
missed that.
2 next to me, if I kill one with one of them, my attack
Yes, you
can I
can
attack
continue.
another? Yeah, okay.
Do a 5-foot
Right,
step.
so I'm gonna attack the one
No.
first.
Alright.
Bloop.
Wouldn't he
And
technically get an attack of opportunity
we're
because it's
gonna-
considered a flank based off the positioning?
No, he has to have a feat to do that.
No, I
First
meant the
goal?
Skelly Man's.
Yeah. The skeleton would have to have a feat to get an attack of opportunity like that.
Okay.
That is a miss. Thankfully.
and second goal. Also
That's a
miss.
miss.
And then I'm just gonna get frustrated and bite the fucking thing. And also miss.
Roll a d52!
Okay.
Fucking make my monsters do it. I'm gonna make you guys do it.
I'm okay
You
with
made
it.
me do it
You
last
know I
time.
don't give two shits.
Nuh-uh.
I'm gonna make you scroll down most of that thing.
God damn it.
I was really hoping Dan rolled a 52 there, I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
No, it's even worse when you make him roll, like when you roll 50. He got so angry at me that day.
I think one of us did roll a 52 one day. I don't remember who though.
For what, stealth?
No, for crit.
Because I rolled
Fail.
a 52 for stealth.
Also, I'm just saying,
How does this
Didn't-
work?
didn't one of the skeletons get a nat 20 on me before, and we didn't do the crit deck?
We don't do crit decks for non-named characters.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how this works, but this is how it's gonna work. The target deals bite damage to you.
So I tried to bite him and he bites me?
Yes.
See, you
What the
leaned
fuck
in.
do we do? Try to make out?
And that's how this turned into a Rule 34 campaign.
So the half
just-
vampire just tried to make out with a fucking skeleton.
Come over here and let me suck that dick.
Oh my god.
Your bite is 1d6, so you take 5 damage.
Oh my god.
He's still happy that I joined this campaign, Ilya?
So what happens when your Eidolon loses all its health?
It starts taking health from me. Stay there.
Okay, I see.
We share the same health pool at that point.
So basically, leave your Eidolon at 1 and take the remaining damage from you because it can't have it
Yeah.
0, otherwise it starts. Yeah, okay. You know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Reynold.
Yeah.
If you roll another quit, sir, help me God, Iomade is going to kill you.
Which one of these two in front of me is looking more a little fucked up, or are they both healthy?
They're both
They're both
healthy.
They're as healthy as an undead skeleton can be.
Okay. We'll swing at the one between me and Cernan.
Why don't you take care of the other one so I can kill the other one?
Ha!
Does that make you feel better, Joe?
That's a miss, bitch!
You feel like a big DM? Do you feel like a big, strong DM now, Joe?
Yes! And I miss again!
Swing again. I missed.
Then I fired, and then I missed. Then I missed.
I missed both taps.
I can hit Dan!
Yep, that hits.
I had a popsicle. I passed out in the snow.
Okay.
4 damage.
Then I fired again. I hit something, but it wasn't what I was going for, so I guess I missed.
She continues dancing and playing music.
Yay!
Zitchum.
Concert.
How far can I throw bombs again?
Like 50 feet or something.
50 feet. Would I be able to throw one like? Wait, no, I don't want to do that right there. Never
Are
mind.
you a
It's gonna
fucking football player?
hit.
God.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit Dan. I don't want to do that.
50 feet really isn't that far.
Yeah, please don't hit me.
And I just realized like I could throw it here and hit both of them, but I'm also hitting Dan. So no.
Can't really do anything. You just have to hit it.
Wait,
No, you have to hit the head.
I'm going to. You know what? Since I want to keep myself safe still, I'm going to...
I mean, you could hit the boss.
I could,
Oh, there's the second one.
but we gotta get rid of these ads first.
But if we don't attack her, they're gonna keep
just
coming.
pull the boss, dude.
Pull the boss.
It's aggressive.
Leroy!
Alright, hang on, let me... Alright, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, alright, that's 30 feet. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna move, like, here, and I'm going to fire my
Living mist.
crossbow again at the boss, at what's-her-face. She who has not been named. 13, does that hit?
No.
Oh.
Pardon me.
You should have just thrown the bomb, my dude.
Shut up.
I don't want to throw my bomb. I gotta save those.
Cernan.
I'm going to attack this one. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Probably.
That'll hit. And that, even with the half damage. Wait, actually. Yes! He-Man!
No, He-Man.
He lives! So this one will continue attacking Dan, as he is the only one nearby. Hit again.
Yep.
This is the weaker one, though. 3 damage.
Okay. This is fine. I knew I should have healed up before this fight. But oh well.
This guy's gonna full attack action onto Cernan. How's that feel? Ah!
Good deck!
So 6 damage and no, this doesn't get crit because it's not named. Remember, and
Oh.
9 damage.
So I'm taking no damage in this, okay. Not me, He-Man.
Wait, who was getting hit?
Cernan.
Oh, it was me? What am I getting hit for?
6 and 9, so 15.
Oh, way to just... Because I was 11 minus 6 and 9 is 14. Thanks.
That's 15, you fool.
15.
Stop trying to game the system, Al. I heard that. I heard that.
Oh, that's not what I want.
Leave him alone. He can't do left and right or big numbers.
Yeah, just delete the number entirely and put 0 and then do minus because it's all fucking dumb. It's all messed up. I saw you jump to like -11, negative. I was like, yeah, he's ruining all of this.
Well, thanks for killing me. I was the only one
dead
doing
yet.
But do I need to roll a con check?
On your turn. Adric, as you
I'm glad we're not
get
taking that one.
spooked, as you notice that there's a lot of Skellimans, another Skelliman rises from in front of Zidrum.
No fair!
Oh fuck!
I did a GM roll, and it happened to be for Zidrum. One thing to note, all of these skeletons are dressed in, like, gypsy clothing.
But if you attack her, she'll stop. And I'm dead.
I mean, Adric can't do anything about that.
I know.
Yeah, we're all kind of surrounded right now.
Yeah.
Unless I like bust out some righteous acrobatics.
Okay, Dan, what do you do? Dan?
I was question. I can attack like 3 times. Can I use spell and then attack twice?
What was that? I'm sorry, your mic was cutting out.
I say, because I can attack 3 times.
Your mic is like
Super
trash.
static.
Well, I can't help that. So,
Can you type it?
I think he was asking if he can do a spell and then attack twice, since he can attack 3 times.
yeah, that's what I was asking.
Here.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna straight up fucking heal myself then. Where is it?
Okay, so take a 5-foot step and heal.
But I can use
So
a
it is-
spell.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you stay in melee range, you'll provoke for casting spells in melee.
Okay. Yeah, I've got that.
Now Zidrum's open!
I spin around and breathe fire.
Where's my spell bit?
Bill says, "Get fucked, Joe."
What?
I told her what was happening with the crits. She's like, "Is that why he yelled this is bullshit earlier?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think so." She's like, "Cat, get fucked."
You better watch yourself!
Yeah. Hey. That's what I wanted.
So 1d10 plus 1. Nice.
Nice.
That does only heal the Eidolon. But, I mean, for
That's
you.
all I care about.
Yeah.
Compared to a normal potion right now, this is better.
You're not wrong.
Because the others can't actually heal me.
Oh god.
I'm a dampier. Every time you try to heal me, it will just hurt me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So you're like an undead in Divinity?
Yes.
Oh god.
I had to take a trait so that I could actually sit in the fucking sunlight without being blinded.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Cade.
Yes, I took negatives to get this fucking character, and I love so much. I don't care.
I did the same thing in Shira's campaign, Dan, because orcs have sensitivity to light as well. Alright, Cade, what you gonna do when the skellies come for you?
I guess I'm
Half boys
gonna try to clear a path to the lady here.
You're gonna suck her off?
You're
Yeah.
just gonna leave me dead? Thanks.
Oh, fine, you
Correct,
big baby.
Get wrecked, kid.
Let's see.
She'll be the babysitter again.
You signed up for this.
what are you at health wise, Zachary?
-4.
Okay. Well,
He fucked my shit up.
Just fuck me up, fam.
I did
I
not
didn't think this
consent to
encounter would be that hard. I was like, man, they're gonna mop the floor with this.
Well, for the ones I have hit, I've won pretty much one shot. But still.
And I've just been rolling terribly, so I've just been out of this entire fight.
okay. I guess I'm just gonna keep doing this and hope for the best. That works.
Alright, Al, so you heal 6 health. You are now at target once again. Okay, so this guy's gonna take a 5-foot step and take a swing with his skimmy. His rune skimmy.
No.
Does that hit your AC, Cade?
No.
It does not.
What is your fucking AC?
20, motherfucker.
Fucking bullshit is what it is. This one's gonna go over and hit Dan. Or not!
Ilya, you said that we could do an acrobatics check to try to avoid attack of opportunities, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She keeps dancing and singing. Zidrum.
Why'd she move closer? That just ruined what I was trying to do. I hate you. Because I'm gonna be in for like 3 things if I do that.
I mean, you could throw a bomb and hit the boss and a skelly.
I know, but essentially what I was going to try to do was when she was like over here, I was going to try to run past and go here.
Dude, it's fine. Just throw a bomb right here.
But that's gonna hit Cernan. Wait, that's gonna hit Cernan. I'm gonna throw a bomb right here. Though, I'm gonna. Can I take a half step back first? And then
Take a
throw
5 foot? Yeah, you can take a 5 foot.
Yes, because I want to get away from the skeleton a little
You
bit.
hearing that, Cernan? He's throwing a bomb and gonna hit you with it.
I'm aware.
Gotta get you with that $5 foot long.
Alright, I'm doing this because Kate's token is pissing me off because it's in the way.
He threw a Fantasia at his face. You're a Lawfell now.
So,
Crit bomb.
But
bombs can't crit, so...
Oh.
But my
Alright,
crit.
so
Yes.
Al, first things first, roll a reflex. I have to roll 3.
Fight
Okay,
No,
so
me.
you'd have to roll 4 because wouldn't it hit this guy here?
Oh,
This
I didn't
guy
even see that
here.
guy at the bottom right.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me honest.
Keeping him
Piece of
pure with
shit.
his virgin innocence.
Fight me.
Okay, so what's the DC? 15, so 2 make it, 2 fail.
Okay.
So
Can the boss be one of them that fails?
2 of them take... What is the minimum damage on this? 5, so 2 of them take 5. So 2 of them are dead.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled the boss. I wasn't supposed to roll that like that, I don't think.
I forgot about this.
Yeah. So I'll just roll the boss separately. And the boss fails.
Yes.
And takes 5 damage. The elf would stumble a little bit and kind of almost fall over, but then almost immediately begins playing music again and dancing around and doesn't even pay attention to what just happened. Like if she wasn't burning, you wouldn't even think she got hit.
Well then.
Cernan, a bomb nearly killed you.
Yes, but I don't care about the bomb. I'm going to hit this guy. I did enter a rage, by the way, because that does give me.
That's fine.
So
Did you activate the buff?
yes, I did. That's how I know it gave me more health.
Just so you know, for the future, when you go unconscious, you fall out of your rage and lose all that bonus
Yes.
health. Okay.
I do. Yep, I know.
I forget that you're actually an experienced player.
You forget he's not me.
I'm getting close to that, I think.
Mm,
I'm understanding a lot more than
I
I
probably
did.
didn't.
That will miss, yes.
Okay.
So
And
this
then
skelly man
I'm
doesn't
gonna-
like fire. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can't I take a 5-foot step back?
Yeah, you can take a 5 foot.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
So this guy will come up to Zidrum and be like, "Saw, dude."
Hi, did you like that bomb?
No, he didn't. Does that hit your AC?
I don't believe so. Let me check. Wait, defenses. Not core. It does not.
All right, Adric. There is one
Now
skeleton man next
getting
to you.
really pissed at this skeleton man.
I mean, I'd imagine he keeps fucking coming after you. You just gonna slit your own throat, cut off the middleman?
Slam. Claw, claw. I still missed everything, didn't I?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dan.
He's not really sorry.
He's not.
I am sorry.
I don't believe you.
I simultaneously want you guys to succeed while you also fail. It's a very terrible relationship for me.
But he loves it so much.
Yes. Reynold, are you gonna ruin my hopes and dreams once again?
Probably.
But I love you.
Alright.
I
can't feel my face when I'm with you.
That's the first.
And I
one.
love it. And I love it. My cat does not like this. Hi,
Oh
Jinx.
my Fucking god.
That will miss. By 1!
Oh, well, now we know the AC.
I don't really care. Alright. This one has a skimmy. And fuck it! She continues playing. Zidrum. Alright, this is I'm tired of this in my ear. There we go.
Alright, great sword time. Try to slam this thing.
Ooh, you guys see those cummies?
Dang it!
Very quietly.
That's a miss.
Obviously.
Certain.
Look, you know, I'm just glad
So-
it's not a 1.
So, just so you know, that would have had a +2 because you are flanking with Cernan, but it still misses.
Yeah, of
Fuck,
course.
I was helping him.
They're,
Say
But then I'm moving away, and I'm gonna hit the other guy back. This
fine,
guy.
I don't need you. I took out, like,
Good.
what, 2 of these things?
None of them.
I just took out 2 of them. What are you talking about?
That's gonna hit.
That hits, and even with damage reduction, kills it.
Bye bye.
And now this guy gets 2 attacks!
And that was 2 rounds that I've been enraged.
Are you gonna go fatigued or keep fighting
No,
enraged?
I'm just keeping track.
Do those hit Zidrum?
The
fair.
first one, no. The
Okay.
second one, yes.
Yeah, boy! Take 4.
4 damage, okay.
Alright, this is very disturbing in my ear.
What is?
The, like, cummies.
I don't hear anything.
It's like squishing grossness in my ear, and I don't like anything about that.
Yeah, I don't hear that.
Yeah.
Here, let me swap it back. Do you hear it now?
It sounds fun. I don't understand why you're not liking it.
Because it's really loud for me. And I don't... It's very loud in my ear, and I just like that. So, Adric, you and the skeleton just trading swings.
What do you do?
Do, 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 do. Do,
Yeah, I
do,
hear, like,
do, do,
that's all.
do, do, do.
It's just like, which order of attacks do I want to do today?
I just wish I could do slam, 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 just because I'm so angry at this thing. I just wanna say,
I mean, you
"Oh, slam."
can. You should be able to.
I can? Okay. Because I thought I actually had to do like 3 different names attack.
I don't think so. I don't know.
You just grab his face and just.
Hulk smash!
That's 4 slams. I'm gonna have to tell you to calm down. The first
yeah,
one
I pressed
hits
it one
and
too many.
kills it. So we'll just say this is what happens. Adric lets out a mighty roar and just slams down, crushes the skeleton, and just continues slamming.
Can I please do the Hulk moment where
I
I
was
just
just gonna
like,
say,
pick up
think of
Loki?
Think of Hulk when he like beat Loki and just like flung him around. That's what Adric does with the skeleton.
Oh my god.
Reynald,
I'm
there's
happy
one
now.
skeleton and the fiddler on the roof.
Okay.
That was Adric. That scream.
Let's
Ah!
Hulk
Did you just hear those
smash!
yells?
Yes.
see. Is slapping the fiddle out of her hand an option?
It would be a CMD check.
Okay.
Or CMB versus her CMD.
Well, like, I mean, if I wanted to, like, try to crush her with my sword.
Yeah, you to disarm her, it would be a CMB.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I guess I will try that then. So do I still need to just roll my attack or do roll?
There's an option called CMB. Roll that.
Oh, I see that. Never mind.
That will not beat it.
Try to bring the sword down on the fiddle, and she just kind of like spins out of the way.
She continues spinning and dancing. And before you ask, she doesn't provoke. She has an ability that lets her not provoke.
Okay. I mean, she only took a 5 foot anyway.
Yeah, I just was like specifically she doesn't provoke for moving and playing her fiddle.
Well, damn.
If it makes you feel any better. It's Zidrum's turn.
Who's ready for another miss with my great sword?
Me.
Ooh, it's a 3! That's a miss.
Look, you know what? I know, but
Is
like,
it? Are you sure?
I just have to tell you. Asking for a friend.
I'm at least happy that I got like some good rolls last time when I used my mutagen, because it would have been real disappointing if I was rolling like this when I was all hulked out.
Yeah,
So it was just like I was like, miss.
I just realised you've hulked out and now I've literally done the Hulk.
Cernan's been hulking out this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And Cernan's hulking out is arguably scarier.
Nah.
Yeah, Cernan pretty much is the bomb right now.
I was gonna say, Cernan, when he rages, he like has magic around him.
Hello, Summoner. I'm not impressed.
No, I meant compared to Zidrum. Zidrum just looks like he's doing like performance-enhancing drugs. Cernan actually looks like he's magically raging. You look over at Zidrum, you're like, that dude's using steroids. That dude's on meth.
I mean,
Not even once.
I do inject myself with a syringe straight into my chest.
So, with the +2 from flanking, that still won't hit.
Okay.
And now I turn around and kill Cernan!
What are you doing?
I was
Swing
trying
your
to
partner
spin
round and round.
the skeleton. I was trying to spin the skeleton, but I missed.
Sing your partner round and round. And
Alright, so he's gonna make an attack against both of you, because I'm weird.
Because he said so.
Alright, so let's see. Which one of you do I want to hit and miss? Well, since Cernan hit him last, he'll miss Zidrum as he whips around to hit Cernan.
And it does hit.
I know. Holy fuck.
I'm just gonna sit here and say that it's so quiet on my end. I can barely hear it.
Yeah, it's super quiet.
So all every now and then, all I hear is a
Is that better?
That's better, but it's still the other thing is really quiet to me. There we go. Oh shit! Hello.
Yeah, now you see why like I've been listening to this the whole time.
Yeah.
But let me swap back to the other one so you can hear what I was bitching about.
I feel like there's wolves in caves attacking me. Or trying
Isn't
to.
that just like slapping, disgusting sound awful?
It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie.
Just in your ear, dude. It's so bad. Alright. So... Adric. That's whose turn it is.
What do you
Ow,
do?
please.
Right, so
I love you. Ow.
I'm gonna walk over to this one and slam this one now. Feeling completed with the other slams.
Don't think you're getting away from
Holy
this, Daddy.
And
shit!
he kills that one.
Big boy slam.
Okay. Reynold.
Yeah.
This woman has continued dancing and ignores you while playing her fiddle. Think of it like any video with what's that one chick who does a lot of video game music with the fiddle?
Lindsay Sterling.
Yeah, think of any Lindsay Sterling video where she's dancing and that's what this chick's doing.
That's what I was imagining, actually.
Yeah, I figured.
You're all looking a little fucked up over there.
A little bit.
A little bit. Reynold's over here busting his 10 just flexing his 10 HP.
I've no idea what you're talking about. I'm completely fine.
Oh
I
yeah,
have shield.
Patrick is actually alright, because he's got a second health bar.
Mhm.
I have shield. Shield says okay.
You wanna try us again?
I'm the one that's a little worse for wear.
Begone, thought!
So Reynold steps forward to this woman and hefts his sword and swings it. So what were you trying to do? Disarm her or break the fiddle?
It's disarmor, I guess.
Okay, so Reynold swings down and slams the fiddle and flings it out of her hand, and she stops. Like, she just like mid-hand, her hands just stop in the air, and they just sloop, like kind of fall down to her side, and she collapses to her knees and just looks down.
She looks very sad.
You don't
She's
see
sitting
that.
like-
You're unconscious.
Just looks up and is like, dude, not cool.
No, she like falls to the ground and like seems confused.
That was an evil fiddle.
Where did this music go? Okay. You're out of combat now, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have
I
said that.
have a question. Was the fiddle like the instant you touch it, it makes you start playing it, or is it the instant you start playing it, you can't stop?
I don't know. You want to go pick it up?
Mm,
Don't do it, sure.
It's
So-
a trap.
I kind of do.
Just a description. This is a 3-stringed fiddle made with a narrow boat-shaped body and a horsehair bow. Its finish has the cracked polish of old bone, and when stared at intently, tiny glowing red lettering can be seen to swirl about just beneath its varnish, never staying long enough to read its infernal writing.
Okay.
You want to pick it up?
I kind of want to pocket it. Yeah.
Do you pick it up?
Like,
You
throw
know
like
what?
a cloak
Hang
or
on,
something.
hang on.
Do you have like gloves or something?
Yeah,
I
like
do have
throw like,
gloves.
Do you have gloves?
yeah, so like throw a cloak around it. Or
If this
something.
is guys, I'm not going to tell you if it is or isn't. I just want you to think about this. If this is a cursed magic item, why would gloves affect this?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Because
I'm not
that's
saying
what
it is or
the
isn't
movies
cursed.
go.
I just want you guys to think about that.
No,
like,
I understand that completely. That's why
I
like,
have anti-curse shield.
I did think like, wait, I do have gloves. Would it go through that? But then I didn't. I realized, wait, it's magic. It probably would.
I vote
That's why I
that Dan
didn't
makes his
say it.
idol and use it. Got it?
Well, I mean, the Eidolon basically is Dan.
Yeah,
You know
but
what?
if I
Forget
pick
it.
it
I
up with
flipped-
Mage Hand, will I be okay?
I don't know. You guys want to? Somebody can go ahead and pick it up if they want.
I'm gonna. I flipped a coin and it landed on heads. I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay, you pick up the fiddle, and nothing happens.
Okay. I examine it for a second and then I pocket it. Put it in
Okay.
my bag.
Do you want to make a strength spellcraft check or anything to try and identify it since it's a magic item?
At the moment, no. I wanna see.
Can
what's
I
going on.
identify it while he's pocketing it?
Sure, roll a spellcraft. Fuck it, why not?
Because I actually have a cantrip for identifying magical things. I think.
I think.
For identify, you need like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, like
Fight me.
I was going to look at it later to see what it was.
Oh,
It's detect magic I have anyway.
If you were to cast detect magic on it, it emanates a strong, evil necromantic energy.
Okay. That's what I'm doing.
So yeah, that you stare at it and it gives you a strong necromantic evil aura,
Okay.
and it seems to be pretty powerful.
I'm going to warn him to be very careful with that.
And I imagine this is kind of happening at the same time. Like Zidrum like leans down and grabs it, and Adric
Yeah,
immediately
It's
starts
just picking
detecting
it up.
magic.
I'm like,
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm saying. Like, I
very
imagine this all
fucking
happens
careful.
like at the same moment.
Yeah. Give him a nod. It's like, I'll be careful, and I put it in my bag for safekeeping. Before walking over to the girl who is now looking all confused.
Okay. Does anybody say anything to her?
I'm gonna kneel down in
Nope.
front of her and ask if she knew what was going on, like what happened.
She looks up. She goes up. Where am I? Oh wait, actually, she doesn't say anything. I'm sorry.
Doesn't say anything.
She just looks up at you with like cold,
eyes.
like dead, lifeless eyes, and just stares at you.
She's dead inside.
Like she's in
Got
like a trance or something.
She looks dead inside, for lack of a better term. Like she doesn't seem like she's all there. Go ahead and roll me a knowledge local or history, whatever.
I believe both are the same for me, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. And
I
anybody
can't
who's
roll
like
anything.
anybody who's examining her can go ahead and roll that as well.
And what are we rolling?
Knowledge local or knowledge history if you're examining the woman.
I'm gonna do history since I did local last time. 16.
I'm gonna do history because it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Zidrum, you think you recognize her, but you're not sure. Like, it doesn't, like, ring any bells right away.
Yeah. Like she like somewhat seems familiar.
Yeah, like, you feel like you know who this is, but you're not sure.
Okay. Is there any like other immediate danger around? Like, do we see anyone like undead or anything?
No, in fact, if you look around, like, you can see there was a couple undead kind of bursting out of graves, but now that there's no longer the fiddle being played, they like kind of stopped in their tracks.
All right. So they're all just dead bodies again.
Yeah, they're all just corpses.
Okay.
Some of them, halfway out of their graves, crawling out.
I say we move her out of the cemetery, take her back to where we left the guy, and then maybe move them back into town, so we can try to figure all this out.
Sure.
Okay, and as you guys kind of carry her back, you pick up the priest as well, and start heading back to town. And we're gonna, as you guys walk into town, we'll fade there.
I'm
Yeah.
apparently just gonna lay back in the freaking cemetery.
I can't do anything about that. I don't have any patience.
Oh yeah, you're on. I
mean,
forgot you're kind of
obviously-
bleeding out.
obviously
I
you
forgot.
can
I'm
carry
sorry. Is Cade gonna heal him?
Sure, why not?
I was
As we
kinda
all go
just
to
waiting.
leave the cemetery.
I actually forgot you were still unconscious, Al. I'm sorry.
I was kind of just waiting to see what would happen.
Okay, so Al, you're at -1.
How coughs up blood.
Now you're at 5,
Save me.
Clear!
and now you have 9 more.
Who else wants to get beat with my stick?
Heal Adric.
Alright, come here, Dan. Actually, even better.
Wait,
No.
actually, does
No,
anybody
no,
know? I just thought about
no.
this. Nobody technically knows. Adric's just like, no.
He's just walking slowly with the stick. Come here, friend.
Yeah, you're looking.
I'm just gonna raise my fucking fist at you. Do
No,
it
no,
in
no,
your
no.
pay.
You want some fuck there, buddy?
I think can Cade actually heal you though? Hold on, let me see.
I mean, probably not. I'd probably hurt him.
Well, I wasn't sure if you had the spell that could heal him. Because if
I
you
mean,
have
unless I can heal him with bleed.
if you had inflict light wounds, you could heal him.
Oh, is that a spell
Yeah.
I can get?
I think you can, but it might be a second level for Inquisitor.
I'll look it up later.
So
I
as
could,
you guys
disrupt undead though.
as you guys walk out, you feel as the sun kind of reaches the crest of the kind of like it's hidden about noon. The sun beats down on you and illuminates the whole graveyard in a new light, kind of making it seem almost like it seems almost foreign that this place was taken over by undead because it looks, so lustre in the like noon sunlight. As you all level up to level 2.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ding.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh god, that
Finally.
means so much more work for me.
I had a feeling we were gonna level up, one because of the mass amount of encounters we just had, and two,
Oh, yeah.
since you mentioned the
Holy shit.
my multi-classing.
Yeah.
I just got so much more powerful. Okay.
Yeah, we'll discuss how we nerf Dan later on, but
Crits for everybody.
So I just got an extra 2 armor to my identity.
Nice.
An extra strength
Okay,
dex
God.
bonus. An extra evolution ball.
Jesus. Alright, we'll deal with you guys, your bullshit later. So that's the end of the session. Does anybody have any questions on anything?
No.
No.
I know Dan and Cade for sure know how to level up. Al probably has a really good idea how to do it. Do you need help leveling up, Shira?
Most likely. Plus, I also have to decide if I'm going to multi-class this time or not. I know you
Yeah,
suggested against it, but
I would only suggest against it because some of the discoveries you can get are pretty cool.
all right. Like I said, I have to look into that anyway.
Yeah, you do what you want.
Yeah.
Just
Like if
He
they
suggests things.
Yeah, if they seem super worth it, I'll do the multi-class.
basically, discoveries are almost like feats.
Yeah.
Like they affect all kinds of crazy shit to the alchemist. Also,
Fucking noise at the end.
do you guys get feats at level 2?
Level 2, I think it's every 2 levels, isn't it?
I thought it
Or
was
is it every
Yeah.
3 levels?
It's every odd level.
Oh, every level. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yes, it is every 3 levels.
It's every 2 levels, but it's on the odd levels. And then every 4 levels you get an ability increase.
Oh wait, no, I'm looking at my thing for teamwork feat. Never mind.
You fool!
You fool.
Leadership, you say?
Still upsetty I wasn't invited. Ilya Senpai noticed me. Ilya, someone's calling for you in the chat.
I don't know who that is. I don't recognize that username.
Who are you?
Oh, it's Lily.
Hi, Lily.
I'm gonna hop off for the moment, go get some dinner. I might be back in a little bit, or I might go to sleep. I'm not sure yet.
I mean, I'm getting off. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, I probably
already,
should
but-
go. I've got work too.
Fine,
I just drunk a Well, I'm sorry, I just drank a fuck ton of alcohol.
I need to get
shouldn't
to
have
the
consumed on a
17th
work night.
level.
I gotta be up and ready to go before 7, so.
That's cool.
Yay!
It's future Elia's problem.
Fuck you, Cade.
Sounds like a
Yay.
problem for someone that's not me.
Alright, Shira, if you'd like, maybe tomorrow, if I'm off early enough, I can help you with your level up.
Sure, yeah.
If I'm off early enough, because I know I gotta work pretty late tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries. We can do it whenever.
Well, if worst comes to worst, I can also try and help him level as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Dan knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm slowly learning to become my own GM. Because I promised earlier I would eventually learn enough to become a GM and make a GM game.
Rainbow, yeah! I'm also running a Starfinder game for my 3-5 group, so that'll be fun.
When are you gonna have time for me?
What do you mean for you? I'm running it on like the same days as my 3-5 group. Like we're just alternating times. Look, all right. I was doing this 3-5 group before.
How many games are you in now?
8. I
Is
need
that
more.
counting Bodhi's one?
Okay, so I'm
Star Wars
running.
one?
I'm running Carrion Crown, Rise of the Rune Lords. I'm playing in Edge of the Empire, 3-5, and Shira's game.
Yeah. And then you've got Bodhi's one. The
Yeah,
Star
that was
Wars
it.
coming up.
That was the Edge of the Empire.
Oh, okay.
So I'm running 3. Wait. Carrion Crown, Rise of the Rune Lords, and then Starfinder is the 3 games I'm running. And I'm playing in Edge of the Empire, my 3-5 game, and then Shira's game. So 6 games. I need.
Yeah, 6 games.
I still have 2
and you're
free days.
actually equal as well. 3 DMing and 3 not.
See, now I need. See, what needs to happen is every day of the week I need to be playing RPGs. So.
But then
I'm telling
again,
Dan.
you haven't actually started the Star Wars one yet, though, have you?
Yeah, no, we haven't because Bodhi's he's doing homebrew, like he's writing his own story and everything. He needs a time to prep, unlike me.
Yeah,
Where all 3 games I'm running, my prep work amounts to making sure I know the book and making sure I have maps and everything ready. And I don't even do that half the time because I can't find good maps that I get angry.
Well, I can always be a resource to look for shit.
Yeah, the only reason I don't want you to look for stuff is because then you'll know what's happening.
Yeah, but that's only if like when it comes to looking at a map, I'm not looking. I still explore maps like my character. So
Yeah, no, I know that, but I want it to be a surprise even for the player. That's like half the fun for me. It's just like when stuff with because I already have I have encounters written up for all of the characters in the Rise of the Rune Lord game. At some point, I have them planned, and
what to do with our backstory stuff?
yeah, like I have an encounter specifically tailored to you, specifically tailored to Landon. The only
Although
one
the
that
last one seems specifically tailored towards me, considering everything told me it wants me.
The only encounter that I didn't initially plan to be for somebody, but then at the spur of the moment, I was like, I'm making this into something, was that Necromancer.
Alright.
That's actually in the book. And then I was just like...
But it just made sense
wait,
to make it go with Bodhi.
Necromancer.
Yeah.
Necromancer. Why would I not?
Alright, I hate to interrupt, but everybody say goodbye, 'cause I'm turning off the stream now.
Bye, stream.
Bye, everyone.
Deuces.
Bye.
Wait, guys, who should I?
Bye there.
Who should I host? Whoops, Proton John, or what's his name from from
Odd one.
I'm gonna go with what's his name because he's so memorable that you couldn't even say his name.
I'm trying to remember Joel from Vine Sauce, whatever.
I
Vine
don't even
sauce.
know who that
Yes.
is.
What? Host him.
Okay.
Don't even know what that is.
Man, eat it.
I still don't know what it is, but I'm still
That's not
saying
Vine
him.
sauce, but close enough. Their names are close enough that it matters.
You know what I mean.
Also, earlier, while we were in that game, I sent a picture to Shiro of like my weapons from fucking the other game.
Mm.